What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Cheap Ass Statue Collector here, and tonight we have another collector's chat. I'm with my lovely panel, Omar,
Yo,
and last but not least, Ryan.
Yo, what's going on?
uh, Omar, you're stuck, right? You're outside stuck somewhere?
yeah, I forgot my keys, so waiting for someone to let me in.
Nice, nice.
Yo, now that I started working, it's actually like I'm so tired all the time.
Yeah, welcome to the
Jeez. I'm always so exhausted. What the fuck?
Just imagine when you have kids, dude. It's gonna be that much worse.
Holy dude, I have like no energy all the time. So fed up with this.
So what do you, Ryan? You said you're a busy guy nowadays, right? What are you up to? NDA stuff or what?
NDA stuff? Oh yeah, yeah.
Can't talk about it.
Yeah, federal IT stuff.
That's cool.
I guess sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound cool. So we're on this statue collectors chat. There's a bunch of questions that people had left in the Immortalized in Stone Facebook page. This is what we can argue about today. But I wanted to go ahead and basically bitch and complain about Sideshow and their payment process and how everything works and kind of their customer support, because I think it's good, but I think there's a little bit of improvement that they could do. The first question to you guys is, how do you, when you guys pre-order statues, and anyone in the chat can answer this as well, how do you guys order your statues from Sideshow? Excuse me. And when I mean that, I mean, do you pay for them up front? Do you use PayPal? Do you use your credit cards? And then do you do payments, or do you do the one whole amount? I mean, I guess I'll ask the panel first. Like, how do you guys do it?
All right, I'll go first. So in the beginning of the year, I usually use the payment plans, but toward the end of the year, like whether it's going to fall in 2018 or 2019, depending on how frugal or how careful I'm being with my pre-orders, which has not been the case lately, I'll usually just have it do the full out payment, because that way it's not siphoning any money away. And if it does come out, I know, okay, I either got to sell something or I got to, pray it happens in the latter half of the year.
So when you do the full payment, though, you're just doing the NRD, right? You're paying for it when it actually ships.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I do credit card.
Credit card?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in Canada, so I have to. So usually I either buy like immediately or I go payment plan depending on like the currency rate. If it's like really high, then I just do like full payment, and then as soon as I see it drop, I just switch it to payment plan for like 3 months, and then I pay it off like that. And I use PayPal because I have like PayPal balance.
Yeah.
Percentage. I have USD in my PayPal, because if I go like credit card, it will charge me in Canadian, and that's like another like 3, 4, or 5%.
So wait, if you lock in the payment plan, does that lock in every payment plan at that current exchange rate?
No, it's just
again, that first one, right?
Yeah, I switch it up. Like for example, like I pre-ordered the Iron Man. At the time of the pre-order, like the dollar was like 1.35. So I just put deposit, and then I waited until what's it called? And then I waited until like the dollar got to like 1.25, and then I just put payment plan then. And then I paid like three payments, and I finished off basically all of it. And for that 3 months, the dollar was kind of low, so I got kind of lucky there. But that's like it's like as thrifty as I can get.
Yeah.
The exchange rate is like pretty disgusting right now.
Yeah. So the issue that I have is I use PayPal. I have a PayPal balance, but I also have a thing called PayPal Credit. And the great thing about PayPal Credit is you have 6 months. If you spend over $100, you have 6 months, no interest on the payments. You do have to make a minimum payment. So if you buy a $500 statue, the minimum payment is like $100 a month or something like that. I don't know how they figure it out. But the big issue that I have is they take the balance before they hit the credit. Even if you put your settings in PayPal credit that you prefer PayPal credit, and even if you select PayPal credit on the Sideshow's website when you go to check out, you don't even get, my problem is you don't even get that option. You have to set it in your account settings that you prefer PayPal credit, but they immediately take the cash right out of your balance first, which I think is bullshit. And I chatted them up the other day, and they just wanted to get rid of me as fast as they could. And I was just being honest with them. I wasn't mad. I was like, hey, I just pre-ordered this. Go ahead and process it. And because I put it on hold, because I told him I want to put it on hold so I can make sure everything was going to go through his credit. I said, hey, just go ahead and process the order. It doesn't matter if you take the cash. I just want to do something and test this. Because I had PayPal on the phone, and they immediately took the cash, and they didn't use PayPal credit. I'm like, hey, you guys, just for your sake, like every other company ever fucking in America or anywhere else, when you go click to sign out, when you buy your statue, it gives you a choice to pick what payment method you want. And Sideshow doesn't give you that option. And I'm like, you guys should just take this feedback and, fix your website, because it's garbage. Like, it's stupid. I think it's stupid. It pisses me off. That maybe I'm the only person that deals with that and keeps money in their PayPal and has a PayPal credit account, but it's kind of backwards, because every other company online allows you to pick PayPal credit, you know what I mean? And not have an account set up that already just takes from your PayPal balance and doesn't allow you to choose PayPal credit. And I think the only way it'll charge us the PayPal credit is if you have no balance. So I don't know. I think it's pretty asinine. It pisses me off, but
You know what else is stupid? Like, just until like maybe like a few months ago, they didn't even take PayPal like on pre-orders. It'd only be credit cards. That pissed me off, bro.
Yeah.
Like the credit card rate was like so high for Canadian Visa. It's like it's like 6% or some shit. That pissed me off a lot. Like, I couldn't even do anything but that.
Did you contact them at all and be like, hey, this would be helpful for like everyone that's trying to buy a statue from you
No, I didn't contact them. I told them about actually. Oh yeah, actually I did contact them, but then they just like brushed me off. All of a sudden they got it back. So maybe a lot of people complained.
Yeah, I complained. I definitely complained.
Hey, Tim, when you asked them, did you start off going, hey, it's your boy?
It's your boy. All right, I'm gonna blast you guys on YouTube, so you better fucking. I'm gonna pull up
Your
these.
boy. Cheap ass. Look, wonder what he's gonna be complaining about. Maybe money.
Well, no, I want it done a right way. Like, it's like I just pre-ordered a $700 statue from you. Like get it right. Like, I want to get this right. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. Look at the comments section, guys. But yeah, like every website, you go to Big Bag Toy Store, go to eBay. When you click checkout, it lets you pick your PayPal balance, PayPal credit, your credit cards, or whatever. And Sideshow doesn't do that. It's like, hey guys, get with the times. It's 2018. Like, it's not that hard to set that up either. Like, you know what I mean? I think even I think you could even do that. Like, if you go to like a Comic-Con and you're like selling T-shirts, I think you could set that up on your phone, where people could pick how they want to pay you. I don't know. Maybe there's a certain rule that I don't know, or some type of law or something that they can't do that. I don't know. But
why don't you just not keep a balance, and that way you don't have to worry about it?
I like putting money in there for my statue budget. So I don't touch anything else that comes in.
So it's okay.
Yeah. Well, because how a lot of people like you, or a lot of smart people, will do an Excel sheet and they'll budget them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you do that, your friends laugh at you for some reason, Tim.
Well, I don't need a budget, because what I do is I just put I have like a pool, like the PayPal pool, and that's my when I sell stuff on eBay, that there's the pool of money for statues and toys or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, and it pisses me off because I wasn't paying attention and I ordered like 3 statues and they took the cash right out. And I'm like, God damn it. And obviously I had a payment due. So you know what I mean? I don't know. Get with the time, Sideshow. And, but PayPal credit is the way to go, I think, you guys, for sure. Because if you say you have no balance and you get the thing to work, okay, so the NRD is like $70. Okay, you pay the $70 up front, but then when you finally get charged for the statue and they use PayPal credit, you got 6 more months to pay that off. So you have even more time to save for that statue.
Yo, look how hairy Elmar's hands are.
Let me see.
It's like Teen Wolf. I'm just kidding, man.
Let me read the comments real quick.
The real Wolverine.
I don't know.
I'm just playing.
So that's my thing with Sideshow right now. And I'm gonna go to the comments section and
sounds really tough.
Yeah, first world problems, you know what I mean? Like
definitely.
Use the right credit card.
So wait, I don't understand. What's the benefit of PayPal credit card? Is it just is there no minimum, is there no interest?
There's no interest for 6 months.
Off the whole, but like, so at 6 months, for the 6 months on any purchase, or just for 6 months?
On a purchase over $100.
So it's any purchase. So if I buy something 6 months from now, those next 6 months, I'm not going to get any interest off of it. Or I'm not going to pay any interest.
Correct. You will have a minimum payment due every month, but that's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a way to be flexible with payments, and it's a way to, you know what I mean, move your money around and stuff like that. So I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like if you go check out somewhere, just go look, you'll be able to pick PayPal credit. You know what I mean? And you're just not able to do that with Sideshow. And it's like I talked to their chat or their customer service. I'm like, hey guys, this is just feedback for you guys. And they're like, okay, thank you. Have a marvelous day. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like they don't give a shit. But I don't know. That's my gripe with them. Archangel 0407 uses Amazon credit to get points.
I used to have one of those. I don't think it worked very. You only get points on the stuff that's from Amazon.
You can't use that anywhere else. Like if you have an Amazon.
Well, no,
credit card?
You don't get credit. You don't get the points if you buy something on Amazon that's not from Amazon or not fulfilled by Amazon. You actually have to buy something that's from Amazon. That's only when you get the points.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Archangel's saying it changed. That's why I stopped using mine. I canceled mine and got a Adventure card. What's in your wallet?
Yeah. And Lewis, I'm sorry, I'm going to kill your last name. Ojeda. Sorry. Thank you, Ryan. I use PayPal credit card because you get Sideshow rewards and 5% rewards. Yeah. I mean, PayPal credit is really nice. And that's what pisses me off. They kind of like make it, first off, they didn't have it available to even use. And then now they have it available, but you have to jump through hoops to use it.
Wait, you get rewards through PayPal too? I mean, a selling point of using a credit card is always getting the Sideshow rewards, right? So
yeah,
that seems like a moot point. And then PayPal for 5. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that means you essentially don't pay any PayPal fees, I guess, in a sense.
Yep. So, yeah, let's get right into the questions from everybody. I'm just going to go down the line real quick. Mr. Remy Smith. What does he got here? He says, with rapid releases, how many statues does everyone average per year compared to when they started collecting? So I guess he's asking how many statues does everyone average per year? How much do they collect per year compared to when they started collecting? So I'm guessing when you start collecting, you end up buying a shit ton and then you start slowing down. So with the rapid releases this year and all the statues coming out, what is your average pickup for per year? I think it's really hard to gauge because I'm very whatchamacallit, cheap,
Yeah.
but I'm also like impulsive. I'm also impulsive.
Yeah. I think a lot of us are. That's when you get the filth.
Yeah. So how many did you buy this year?
So this is my first year. I haven't even been doing this for a year.
Oh shit.
So
well, no, you were collecting Bowen though. You were collecting smaller ones, so not just one.
yeah, that's true.
Fourth.
But I was pretty new to that 6 months before that. So my average is a little skewed because I was like, my first year of being, like as you said, impulsive.
Okay,
And
so
now I'm trying to be more zen-like.
So you're in the beginning part, and how many statues have you bought this year? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, if I count the ones I've sold and purchased, that kind of skews things. But this year, all of my 1/4, right?
Sure.
So 120 something. Counting 1/5 too.
Holy
But
shit.
a lot of the money I used from selling all my Kotobuki and Bowen was what really helped me jump into a lot of this. So you see what I mean? It kind of skews it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I tell myself.
Omar's over there laughing. Omar, what is your statue game like nowadays? I remember you used to have everything. What do you got going on now?
Now I have like my whole collection is like 3 pieces now. I have the Grey Hulk. I have I have prototypes Akuma and Mark III Iron Man. That's pretty much. Oh, I have the Mythos Boba Fett too as well. I kept that, but I slimmed down a lot compared to what it was before. Like, sorry, my entourage is here.
Oh, okay.
I can get in.
You gotta
But
head
yeah,
out?
no, I'm gonna still talk a little bit. Yeah, but in the beginning, I was going through like 3 statues a month basically, and I had like my storage was crazy. Like I had a lot. I couldn't even display them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I had like at one point I had like every single OG piece all like on my basement floor, like literally every single one, like every single Marvel one and every single like the movie ones, like the Frankenstein, the mummy sarcophagus and all those ones. Every single one of those I had them laying on my basement. And then I was like, okay, no, this is too much. I just quit.
So yeah, so you went cold turkey, right? You liquidated everything, right? At one point, and kept like 3.
Yeah, I kind of got burnt out. I was like, well, actually, it's more like a complete. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm finished. I had everything, seen everything. I'm good now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have some like now I just use them as like decoration, Like,
Yeah.
I have some stuff to use as decoration. It's not like a collector thing. Like I'm not collecting. I'm literally decorating.
Yeah.
With statues, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could respect that. I respect that because I'm going through a phase right now where I feel like sorry for cursing, but I want to sell everything.
Are we not supposed to curse on this show?
I don't know. Someone complained at one point. I said, yeah, I shouldn't curse as much.
What? Like that.
But I've been talking to Ryan offline and being like, telling him like I'm ready to cash out, dude. Like I really at one point I was like, if I could sell everything in here, I'd come up with a certain amount of money. I'd be happy. I'd go, try to get a car or something like that. But then something is stopping me from doing it, though. You know what I mean?
It's your brain.
Yeah.
I think it's because you invested a lot in like the whole collection idea. You know what I mean? Like it's like if you sell one part, then your collection is like kind of missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never really collected like that. I was more like I like the finer art kind of aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like so that's why I kind of collected, if you could say. But I can see like why you'd have a hard time, because if you just break off one, you're just gonna start unloading everything, right? It's not gonna.
Yeah. Like if I sell a Walking Dead diorama, it's like I have 5 of them. They're all
Yeah.
5 they're all going, all 5.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna look at something else and I'm like, okay, well those are all gonna go. Those ones in the corner, those are all gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm that's what I'm thinking is maybe not sell everything, but like limit it to only the ones that I really care about. But
I went to card collecting like in the past like 2 years, and that I'm having the same issue as you, is where it's like, bro, I have like 30 grand and like literally just cards sitting in my desk. And every time I look at them, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, sorry, what's swearing? Every time I look at them, I'm like, I can't let go of a single one. Like, I need this to complete the collection, you know? Like, if I move one, it's so hard to, like, you know? And and it's just and I got in like right before the prices started blowing up. So now it's just like, I know if I sell one, I'm never gonna get this back. So it's like now I'm like kind of stuck with them. But I'm not stuck with them. I really like them. Like I realized that that's my true collecting hobby. You know what I mean? I like statues, but I'm a really picky guy, and with statues you can't be picky, because there's always gonna be like one small thing here and there. With cards, you can, because it's a lot easier to manufacture. So I found that cards are like my true passion. And yeah, now it's just like my mom was asking me the other day. She walked. She was like, "What are these worth? Like, why you have this over there?" I was like, "Dude, mom, don't touch this. It's like literally 6 grand." Like this one, she's like, "What the?" My mom is cheese, because like she yeah, I don't know. I'm having the same issue as you. That's all I gotta say. It's really hard to break out of that collecting mindset. You know what I mean? But the thing is, the way I reason it to myself is, do I really need the money right now? Like, what am I gonna waste this money on? You know, if I trade it all in right now and I get like, oh sure, I get like 30 grand cash, what am I gonna really do? Like, I have enough money to go on vacation. I have enough money to pay for school. What am I gonna use this money? I might as well enjoy it with something that, you know, like is something for me.
Yeah.
Once I need the money, I'm not the type where I could get sentimental and be like, no, I don't want to sell this. If I need the money or something emergency happens, they're gone. But right now I don't really need the money. So it's like, why would I not? I mean, the way they grow is like more than me putting them in a bank account. You know what I mean? If I put them in a bank account, it's gonna lose money. So I might as well put them in something that's gonna appreciate, if anything.
How's it gonna lose money if it's in a bank account?
Well, it's going down like 3% with inflation every year, right? And no bank account gives you 3% on savings. So
you're factoring in inflation with the interest. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So Ryan, so you kind of did a similar thing though, but you kind of, I guess your mindset was, hey, I'm gonna sell these statues to get different statues. But you literally cleaned house though, right? And you were cool with that?
You mean like with removing the
1/6.
selling my 1/6?
Yeah. You literally cleaned house, right? You don't have any of those statues anymore.
I have the Dark Knight. I still have the DC Collectibles Dark Knight Returns and the DC Collectibles Aquaman bust, Jim Lee one.
Yeah.
Then I have like a couple. I kept like the ones I liked still, and I pre-ordered since Prime One's not doing a fucking New 52 Aquaman. I picked up I pre-ordered the XM one from Big Bad Toy Store, the 1/6. So that'll be my Aquaman for the time being.
The one where he's on like a seahorse and shit.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of digging it.
What up, Fate? Can't hear you, bro.
And then I got this one in recently. This Ryu Studio Gara.
Is that Tsumi or is that?
No, it's Ryu Studios.
Okay.
It's licensed. Yeah, it's from the anime Naruto. Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, Fate?
Oh, now you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on, bro?
Oh, nothing too much, man. As you see, I didn't change it around. Oh, hold up. As you can't see, I changed it around. So, like I said, I was gonna do is gonna have the white here and the black there, the Justice League here,
Nice.
It
Gotham
looks
over
cool,
there.
man. Is that the new Batman that you got? The new Sideshow one?
Mm, Yeah, let me see.
How do you like it?
Yeah, I know what it looks like. Actually, I'm quite pleased with it. So this is the side that you don't see.
I thought
This
it
is
came
the
out really
black
good.
side. Yeah, it did.
I liked it. I liked the way it looked a lot. It looked so dark in the prototype, probably because of the lighting. But when I saw like a lot of the reviews on it, I was like, that actually looks pretty cool.
I like that. I like that. Looks very clean.
Yeah.
Are those lava lamps at the top?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
And it looks like Red Lantern and Yellow Lantern. That works. The lava lamps.
So,
Yeah.
what do you like that guy or what? Better than OG or OG?
That's hard, man.
I like the costume of the OG, but I like the pose of the new one. And the head. I love the head on the new one.
They look similar though, right? The head.
I think the new one probably. I give the edge to the new one.
Got a
Really?
lot more going on.
Only, I mean, just because
The details and the sculpt.
the details in the body sculpt, that's hands down because it's sculpt versus cloth, and you lose a lot in the cloth. But having said that, you get the cloth cape that you can pose, so you don't get the same statue every time. You get a new look.
Yeah.
You know, so
Mhm.
I like that.
You could even take the cape off. I think that would be badass. To like have no cape on that one.
Yeah, I think it edges the old one out, man. But the old one is still classic, so it's not like you can disrespect the old one, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's still the Batman to have though. I don't know, but I like it, man. So Batwoman is next, man. Hopefully they just
Oh, nice.
they're
Yo,
probably gonna switch her hand around because
yo,
she's right-handed when she shoots. So we'll see.
I'm in the minority, but I don't like cloth capes. What do you guys think? I really like that Batman cape. Like, I think the Batman PF, the original PF,
No,
his
I
cape
agree with
is so majestic, in my opinion.
I agree with you. There's nothing wrong with that cape,
Yeah.
but I mean, it has its pros and its cons. See, if it's sculpted and you do it right, there's no need to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know. So, however, I also do like the ability to customize too with the cloth. If the cloth cape is made right, because you can have a cloth cape and it looks terrible. Who cares if you can pose it? So you know what I'm saying. So if they execute the cut and sew on the cape well, I'm fine with that. So I think I have two winners for both Batmans.
I think cloth cape only works when it's not a part of the cowl. When it is a part of the cowl, to me, it kind of looks off. Like, I don't like the cloth, and then the mask is what's it called? You know, on Superman, if you put a cloth cape, that looks fine to me because it's like, you know, it's a separate part. But once the head is like different material than the cape, especially when it's supposed to be, you know, like the cape is attached to the cowl, right?
But Batman's cowl is different from the cape. Like Batman, when he'll take his cowl back. I mean, it's kind of like a Wolverine kind of thing, but it's still two different materials.
Oh.
The cowl and the cape is two different materials.
Oh, I always picture like they're all one piece. You know what I mean? Like,
no, sort of, kind of, but no, it's not.
No. Interesting.
Yeah,
I only have two.
I
was gonna say I only have two statues that have capes, and they're both sculpted. But when I get that Magneto maquette, that'll be my first, I guess, cloth one. So that should
I
be
like
cool.
the pose of that Superman cape too.
Eric Sosa says he's in the chat. He says I like sculpted ones, but they are so tough to sculpt.
Yeah. And they take up so much room in the box. Holy, bro!
Yeah.
That Batman box is probably one of the biggest boxes I've ever had.
Yeah, it's still the biggest box. Like only Bane in my collection compared with it. But like height wise, Batman has it. Maybe width,
Yeah.
Bane might have it. He might have
Yeah.
it.
And they're heavy too. Those capes are half the size, if not more than half the size, half the weight. They're more than half the weight. I think if you have the room, I don't think you need a cloth one for Superman, because that's like one of the most famous ones, right? Where everyone put cloth on their Superman. But when you go cloth with it, it looks good, and you could also you could put them in tighter spots. So
Right.
I think there's pros and cons. I think for sure.
To me,
Go
sorry.
ahead, Omar.
To me, it's like once you have to settle on an option for room, you know what I mean? That really bothers me. Like that's something that really like I like having. I'm not gonna buy something if I have to settle in any kind of way just because I don't have enough room. I'm just not gonna buy it then. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna make room and just buy like the like for example like that Prime One Hush Superman. It doesn't make sense to me for people to buy the cape, to buy the cloth cape, because they don't have room for it. You know what I mean? Buy the cloth cape because you like the cloth cape. But in that forum post on the Prime One group, everyone was like, "Yeah, I don't have enough room for the cape, so I'm just gonna buy the cloth one." I'm like, "Okay, then if you like the sculpted one, then just make room for the sculpted one because that's what you truly like." You know what I mean? That's another philosophy that I go by. For me, if there's not enough room for it, then I just don't buy it, or I make room for it.
No,
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't remember what the original question was, but it's a nice looking Batman. When are you going to put your YouTube video up?
I'll probably work on it this weekend, bro. I know it's I've had a busy time lately. Actually, just moving this room around, that took a day in itself, man. Because I had to take everything, rearrange it, take out all the lights, put in different lights.
Yeah.
Like, remember there was like black, white, or white,
Yeah,
black, black.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I took the color ones from the black and put them into the whites. And you know, as you see on this side, they're all like the white lights.
Yeah.
So that was a plus I didn't have to buy, and I think it works out better. Like I said before, in the color with the colors, you can't get the full effect in the black Besta. You get the full effect of the colors with the white. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. It looks clean. It looks really clean.
and I still got the glass. So if you want to know where the glass went, or where you see the 2 right there, and oh no, I'm sorry, you see the 2 right there, and
Yeah,
then there's the 1, the last one right there. So and I still get to keep, you know, I get the game.
get the
So that
game
was a
still.
plus. Yeah. So yeah,
Nice.
and that's that.
Nice.
Thanks, man. There's a lot of work though, man. Oh my god.
Ryan, what do you think of that Gara?
This one?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
one of the statues I really want to get, even though I'm really like swearing off statues.
I love it. Have you seen the Iron Kite one?
The Iron Kite?
Yeah, the prototype. They're starting to do 1/4 anime statues.
Is it licensed?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, please do. I
They're
really
doing a
like the
bunch of
pose on that
Naruto.
one.
They're doing a big Naruto line. Here, I'll share it on screen. This is 1/4.
So how big are they? Like, do they have a size?
Yeah, I think they have sizes on the other one of their pictures. Let's see. This is 1/4. Maybe they don't yet. Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's nice. Bro,
Yeah,
how
it
are they
looks
gonna
pretty cool.
even ship that?
I don't know. With all those spikes, it kind of makes me nervous just looking at it.
Holy, that's sick.
Are
That's like
you
one
gonna
of
have to put everyone in? I mean, that's right from like what the original Naruto series.
what fight was that? I don't even remember.
That's when they fight in the Coliseum after the Chunin exam or whatever. Before Gaara goes nuts as Shikaku or whatever. Where he's fighting
But-
Sasuke.
Sasuke uses those?
No, I think Sasuke is the one throwing him, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yo, that was a nice fight, bro. I would buy that. I
They got
really like the look
Orochimaru
of it.
too. This one's pretty cool too. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's not a lot of. It's cool because like there's not a lot of companies doing 1/4 anime pieces besides Sume does one every now and then.
How's the prices? Do they have any estimates or anything like that?
I've only seen one company post estimates, and some company I think in Australia. Let me see. Let me
Pop
check.
culture?
What?
Pop culture?
No, it's let me see. Find it real quick here. There it is. Tokyo. No, Toyo Okoko. Okoku.
Damn.
I thought they were Australian because it was in Australian dollars.
Oh. That's not bad. That's like $700.
Well, I mean, it looks like this range is huge, right? So it looks like it's going to be about deposit payment. It looks like it's going to be $1,000 to get that thing. I like the Gara one. I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like poses like that. You know which one I did like? The Ryu one. You know the one where it's like it has 3 Narutos,
Yeah, but then it looks like there's a tongue on one of them, right?
but then the face is kind of off on those.
So yeah, my only problem with that one was see if I can find it.
But man, that Gara looks so majestic. That was like one of my favorite characters growing up. Gara, he was so epic.
I didn't like this bottom piece.
Oh,
It looks like it has a tongue on it. Everything else looked fine, but then there's like this long extenuated like effect that doesn't really match the others. That kind of bothered me. But maybe I'm being overly critical. I don't know.
interesting.
Looks like this one's repaint anyway.
The reason I didn't get that was because the Naruto's faces were kind of like plasticky. Gaara's face on that one looked much better.
Yeah,
On yours,
yeah.
the face looks exactly like the anime.
Yeah, and I think it's the Shippuden version of Gaara too, right? The older one.
Yeah, the Kazekage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, but I'm gonna get that Spikes one. That Spikes one is sick.
Yeah, it looks nasty, right? If I find some information, I'll try to let you know.
Yeah, dude. Holy, that actually looks so nice.
Yeah.
The comment section is talking about Joker. Joker ships in January. New one?
The Prime one?
No, yeah, premium format
The
sideshow.
one that's like matches the one that's on the jackhammer or whatever, right? Or the pogo.
Yeah, the pogo stick one.
Okay.
Are you getting that one?
What one?
The Joker on the pogo stick? Or are you sticking with the OG?
Oh, dude, OG looks so clean, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? My bad. Hold up. Let me look the right way. I'm reading the comments here at the tablet. Okay. If you know what, I wouldn't know where to put it, man. I don't know. I kind of want that Harley though too, but where am I going to put her?
Yeah.
I would rather have one Mr. Freeze and 2 Jokers. So that's.
You're gonna have to start doubling up in the shelves.
Yeah, eventually. Like if I just happen to get extras, then maybe. And I'm probably like the females, because they have small bases and small figures, so that could probably work. But hopefully, I don't get to that point because I still like the one statutory cube.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe all this needs to go, and I just need to get all that universe, man.
So wait. You said all this needs to go. What is all this?
All this behind me in the white.
Part of the toast. Focus. Come on.
Someone's talking about toast.
Sorry with that.
All right.
I mean,
So all that stuff behind you, the Black Canary.
I couldn't get rid. I can't get rid of her. She might be the only survivor, and that's only because she's a
survivor.
yeah.
I love
she's
that.
she's a bird of prey. So That'll be her saving grace.
He looks
So what would you do with all that space then behind you?
Uh,
You just fill it up? You keep the besties and fill it up, or you would?
no, yeah, I would fill it up
Oh, okay,
with
okay.
the Batman characters, probably. But that's probably like years down the road, man. That maybe.
Mm.
If they have like a Clayface or Riddler, like damn, like I can't deny Riddler a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like right now, I know there's spots empty, but they're really full. They're full.
Yeah.
So what happens when Mr. Freeze comes out?
You know what? Let's take it.
And what happens if Riddler comes out? Like I think I have room for Freeze, but if they drop Riddler, which hopefully they would, it's over, man. What am I gonna do?
Yo,
What up, Steven?
what up?
Yo, look at these guys. Look at this. Look at this. We got the same pose going on here too. Look at this. We got Omar, Steven, the same pose.
Very buttery, but there's more butter.
Shit. Who's talking about butter? Someone's talking about butter.
Chris, this your case that you finally got in, bud?
Yep.
That's nice, man.
Dang, look at Chris. Look at Chris all grown up. Holy shit. Yo, I like it, dude.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
let's see a
home.
display case.
Thanks.
Let's see a display case, bro.
You said what's it?
Let's see the display case.
Oh, you got it hooked up?
You got 2 statues in there, bro. What's going on?
Patience, my G. Patience.
Steven, where you at? You're in a hotel or what?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yo, Chris, I gotta tell you, man, that Green Goblin is dope, but his arm is a little jacked. He's too jacked, man.
Here we go.
I love it, bro. I have no complaints.
Can I pull up pictures or are you gonna be mad?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a link actually.
Okay.
You posted on your profile, no?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know. You know what I mean?
Presses the quality.
Check where you been, man.
I really like the pose, though. I gotta hand it to you. The pose is nice.
Appreciate it, G.
Yeah, it's definitely.
They gotta fix that crooked eye though. For sure. I'm gonna share it. Hold on, I'm gonna share it.
I got my homeboy wants to buy one of them shits.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. So hold on. Which way do I gotta go? Left?
Yo, when you show all the pictures, man, it looked a lot better because the
Now
first
you
one.
scroll down.
Scroll down. Oh, okay, I'm done.
And you got to lock on yourself, bro.
Oh shit, yep.
I like how big that pumpkin bomb is.
You called it a bowling ball, right?
Well, the first picture that he showed, it was like a side profile. It looks like he was about to go bowling. Yeah.
It's actually funny. He actually does look like that.
No, this looks really nice.
Nah, show that side picture, man, where he's in the shadows, where you really can't see. Looks like he's about to go bowling.
Yo, are you locked in? Because I see everybody else. I don't see this shit.
Yeah, I should be. I'm locked in.
I see him. He's locked in on YouTube.
So I'm on my phone. It's not doing it.
You gotta click him.
Yeah, you got to click him since you're in Hangouts and not in YouTube right now.
Okay,
So-
there you go.
So Steve, you have all of the Spider-Man enemies, bro. You picking this one up?
Yo, I hit with
It's
that
a super clean sculpt, but I don't know. I'm not really into the museum pose. I like the dynamic stuff, you know?
Yeah. With the glider.
It does look super clean, man, but I'm getting a little frustrated with statue wait times in general, to be honest with you.
Nah, this is gonna be quick, man. It's only 10 being made, and it's only coming as kits, so turnaround time is gonna be fast.
Yeah, but then when you got to find a painter who don't got an 8-month wait list, and then they want to sit on it for 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
You right?
I'll never buy another kit. I got 2 statues with some dude right now, and I'll never go through this again, bro.
All I'll say is that patience always pays off, man.
But I don't
skipped
got
the
patience.
POs.
So how about that?
Fuck that, man. I skipped all these POs, buying all these pieces, so I can make something like this. Happy as can be.
So Franco, how do you pronounce his name? Franco.
Bravissimo.
Bravissimo.
Right.
Yeah. So did you think that was funny when I had him on my show?
Yeah.
Knowing that he was doing this.
Yeah, he had started maybe like a month and a half before you gave the interview.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And watching him, I watched him sculpt the Hellboy and shit. I was like, damn, it was a good
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah, it was dope. He was dope. Franco was like, I want to sculpt live because I've watched other interviews and I haven't seen anyone do that. So I want to do something special for it. So I was like, damn, I didn't even think of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll say this, man. Like, I have one other commission that I started before this, and I'm not taking shots or anything, but all I'm gonna say is that my experience of working with Franco was like top notch. Yo, this dude,
He's the man.
yo, he really is the man. Like, he's super professional, super diligent. Like, he sculpted this whole thing in about 2 months, maybe even less.
Yeah.
And that's like going back and forth with revisions and me wanting to change things, like change this, change how this looks, make that smaller, this and that. And he was just on point every time.
It reminds me of like a 2018 Bowen, but quarter scale.
Well, that's where a lot of the inspiration came from, man. I took a couple reference pictures from online for the pose, but like for the classic costume and stuff, I sent them pictures of that 6-scale Bowen. I'm just tired of seeing all the gliders and the shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. It makes
You know?
sense. But you know
Is there
what? I like the Bowen Hobgoblin is dope as fuck. I always like that Hobgoblin piece.
Yo, I agree with you. That Hobgoblin
Yeah.
is the best Hobgoblin I've seen. I agree with you. It's so nice. I don't know what it is about it, actually. It's just so sinister.
And that doesn't have a glider either, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's honest. Those two, the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin, you pair them together. Actually, the Green Goblin looks kind of goofy, but the Hobgoblin dude looks so sinister.
Yeah, I agree.
I really like the scales. How he got all the scales in the skin. That's gonna be crazy, man.
It's funny, man, because when I first ran it by him, he was like, "Yo, I don't think it's gonna look good in person."
What?
Because he was trying to do like a hybrid, like skin and then a couple of scales and then smooth skin and then a couple of scales. I was like, nah,
It looks good like that.
the full scales. I think it
Yeah. I was going to ask you a question about that. So you have the final say as far as what you want on this piece,
of course, it's my commission. I paid him to sculpt this.
right? So you're cool with the smooth face. It has like no bumps on his face or nothing. You want?
Now he does. He has like wrinkles and bumps on his face.
Oh, okay.
So Franco's in the chat. He said that a lot of the stuff that you guys were critiquing on it has been fixed. He just didn't want to redo the renders. And he also said, thanks for all the love. And then Eric Sosa said he does remember Chris now. They saw him on camera.
So what up, man? And yeah, Franco, one more time, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, you're the man. This could not have gone any smoother, yo. Really happy.
That's tight, man.
It's really nice, bro. This is a kick-ass piece, but you got to fix this eye right here.
Why? I like it. It looks nice.
Don't listen to him, man.
I don't. He's kind of crooked eye right here. Where's he looking?
It's an expression, dude.
Yo,
It's,
do
All
you have-
right.
Do you have the close up of his eye? Like I like how the design in his eyeball looks. Yo.
Let me see.
You know where I got that from? Actually, I gotta hit up this dude, James TCE. Let me.
Oh, I heard he's a dope ass painter.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
he
him
is.
to paint the prototype, but he had painted the Green Goblin for Imaginary March, and that's the reference picture I sent Franco. It's not just a regular pupil. I'll show you a picture. Hold up.
The pupil is it reminds me almost of the Red Goblin for some reason. Huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
The Red Goblin would be a dope statue, bro.
the ears on the open mouth one kind of look off compared to the ones on top. See that?
It's probably the same ears though. He's not gonna redo the ears on.
Nah, it's not the same ears as that one, but
Um,
I was trying to keep it close to the comics, and his ears are like freakishly big.
Oh, they look bigger.
Yeah, they are freakishly big. So I just try to keep it like that.
Yeah, but that closed mouth portrait looks fantastic.
Mhm.
so somebody explain to me in comics in general, how does Green Goblin's mask work?
Ah man, I'm not sure, yo. I
His
kind of
real
just took it
teeth?
as
Or like it's got to be his real mouth, right? So,
yeah. Yo, can y'all see my screen?
Hold on. Let me get off this. All right, now it's on.
Okay, yeah. So this is the painted by James, and that's where I took the inspiration for the renders. He kind of, I don't know.
Mm.
It's not like just a regular pupil. It's like a splash of orange that goes everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like fire in his eyes or something.
Yeah.
No, you definitely nailed the portraits on those. It looks way better than the other crap.
Teeth are super clean, man.
Yeah, he killed it, man.
Yeah, I actually really like the eyes, the way that one is slanted down more than the other. I actually really like that. It's really expressionate.
Yeah, I like we had both eyes at first, and it's funny because he got not that he got tight, but I had sent him a picture of like a screen cap from the animated series where the Green Goblin has like one of his eyes up like this and then one was low. He was like, "Yo, don't send me references from cartoons. Try and send me like comic pages or artwork." But that's where it came from.
Cool.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I'm sending
So,
it. Sending it.
Oh,
Like,
yo, one thing I was gonna suggest. What do you think of making the bag look like there's actually stuff in it? I always wondered that because like every other bag, it looks like there's only one book in it, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like what if you gave it like a little bit of bumps on the bottom, as if there's actually like stuff inside?
Yeah, that would be dope.
Bulges.
That would be kind of interesting.
No.
yo, what's up? That's him.
That gem mint.
Oh shit! I didn't even know I was wearing this. I should take this off.
No. Stand
It's-
up. Let me see it. Let's
It's-
show everybody.
Is it cool for me to be wearing this?
I don't
Hell yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, dude. I promote everybody.
I got mine on too right now.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, I wear this in the city, and people stop me. And they're like, "Hey."
They're like, "Hey, are you a moderator on Gem Mint?"
No, they don't know who the fuck I am.
Are you a child of the Atem?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, dude?
Good chat so far.
Yeah, definitely.
I was texting and driving the whole way home.
That's safe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I noticed that mistake you put in there. The Batman wishes he was Wolverine, man. That must have been a typo.
Oh,
Should have been the other way around.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So long. I'm going back to the questions from Facebook. Long Gordy, he wants to know who the top painters are, or maybe he wants to. I guess maybe we should say not our opinion, but like who do we suggest to get stuff painted by?
It all depends on your budget, you know, because a lot of the really good painters, they're outside the U.S. And I'm just assuming that this dude's inside the U.S. So you just got to take into account like shipping back and forth to another country. Like if you're shipping to Japan or France, it's going to cost a lot. But I don't know, I'd say Sol Yu. I think he's in Japan. He's really good. James, I'd say. John Allred, who's based in the U.S. He's been painting for like 20 plus years. He's really good. Dude that painted my wolf, Matt Rosick, he's really good too. Like, and he just started like within the last 2 years maybe, and he's making a killing. You got a lot of people to choose from.
I think Soul's in Korea.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think maybe James maybe the one that's in China or Hong Kong? I don't remember.
Maybe.
James is in Singapore, I believe.
Okay. And so is that. And so is that girl. I don't remember her real name, but she goes by Vendetta. Yeah, I think she's in Malaysia or Singapore or somewhere close by.
Mui Tang.
Okay. I just now added her on Facebook, so I don't.
And another guy based in the U.S., Moses Luperin.
Yeah, Moses Luperon.
Yeah, he's in New York, man. He's really good.
There's Ed Bradley too. He does a lot of sideshows prototypes. I don't know if he'll still paint.
No, he does. He does private commissions.
Oh, does he? Okay, I know he did one of mine, but I wasn't sure since all the custom snafu happened and shit.
Yeah.
And then there's the Richard somebody, right? And I only found out about him recently through another Facebook group.
Not sure.
There's the best painter that I've seen. His name is JD Kim. I'm gonna send you some pictures, Tim.
Okay.
You could show it. He's actually the best painter. He's a Hot Toys painter.
Oh, cool.
You remember that Batgirl I showed on my on the chat before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He painted that prototype. Let me just show you pictures.
Richard Jackson was the guy I was thinking of. I think he's in the U.S. I may be wrong.
Daewon Huang is dope too.
Where's he located? Is he outside?
He's part of Master Solid, so that whole squad is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, with your soul you or whatever.
Yeah.
Eric Sosa says Ed Bradley, James TCE, JC Hong.
Yeah, JC Hong is a beast. JC Hong is like, good luck. Good luck hiring him.
Yeah, he does Hot Toys. He's their primary sculptor, right? Does he paint too?
I'm not sure.
I used to follow him on Facebook when I was in the Hot Toys. Man, he does some crazy shit.
Yo, did you wait, yo, sorry, this is off topic. Did you guys see that Gianna or whoever that World of Warcraft statue that ECC made for Blizzard?
Oh, Jaina? Proudmore?
Holy shit. What the fuck? How they even that looks like a real person, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks good. Let me share your picture.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Sosa,
is
Eric
sorry,
Sosa
this is
says
JD
JC.
Kim.
Eric Sosa said JC Hong is a painter. That's my bad.
Okay.
Y'all still hear me, right?
Yo, look at that paint job. What the hell?
Would you say Faye?
I'm gonna click on.
Okay, I was making sure you guys could still hear me.
Yeah, okay.
He
Oh,
does
his
he
eyes,
does skin
man.
textures really good.
Yeah, his skins look like real skin, you know?
Yeah.
Who's the guy that Steven used for his some of his kits? Wasn't his name Carlos something?
Yeah, Carlos Fariza.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some really cool stuff.
He did my Weapon X, and he's doing Sabretooth right now.
Yeah, I saw his Sabretooth. Looks nuts.
Did
I'm
he?
sorry.
I don't
Looks like
know.
she's
I've seen a
staring
lot of
off into
painted
the-
ones, but I don't know if I've seen his.
So how much is it for a 1/4? Like average price to get one repainted or
It depends, man. It
You're
really
approaching, you're
You could
approaching
pay-
1K these days.
You could pay
depends-
400
it depends
to
on-
1200.
It depends on the kit as well. If your kit is not ownage, they're gonna be charging you a lot. Like James TCE, he's not gonna pay anything that's not cast by ownage.
what if it's a reprint or repaint? Like say you want to get like your Killer Croc repainted.
it'll be cheaper because it doesn't have to be assembled. Kids have to
Exactly, yeah.
be sanded, like pinned and glued and all that shit.
Yeah.
Repaint, you just sand a
Yeah,
little bit, put some.
I sent a kit to Uncle Joe Painter, who did a sick ass Weapon X with the snow all over him. You guys seen it? But
Yeah.
he had to carve out the magnet and put in a bigger, thicker magnet because it wouldn't even hold up and everything.
Really, yeah. Wow.
For
Did
my
Did he charge you for that?
Well, I didn't pay him anything yet, so I don't know. But it was for that DX or what is it? DSX? Age of
DXA
Apocalypse?
Designs.
Yeah. Age of Apocalypse, Weapon
Gene.
X and Gene.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to get some of my smaller versus DC collectible statues repainted because I like the sculpts on them, but their quality control is just garbage.
Did you ever sell all those little statues, those lead statues?
Half of them.
The Eagle Moss?
Yeah, there was over like there was like 300, so it's taking me time.
Like you sold 150 of them shit?
Yeah. I sold all the marble to one guy.
Oh, there you go.
He was super happy. The box was like, since they're lead figures, the box was like 60 pounds. It was nuts. I was so scared. But yeah. Let's see. Eric,
So that Prime 1 Venom, it looks like it's gonna be delayed again, yo.
Oh jeez.
Yo, you know what's the best Venom that I saw recently that's coming out? It's some custom one where he's like, it's like a Marvel versus Capcom one, but it's not the one that's like raising up the shield. It's like
It's got
Yo.
the three things coming on the ground.
yeah.
I saw that one. I saw that
Bro.
one recently.
What do you think of that?
I feel like I think I know who sculpted it, but I don't know if I want to say
It's
it. I
Eric
think-
Sosa. It's Eric Sosa.
yeah, okay,
It is.
yeah.
It is,
I think that's
bro.
dope.
That's like one of the best Venom sculpts I've seen, man. I love the pose on it,
Yeah,
and the
that was pretty
heads look
sweet.
so good. Every single one of them looks like they fit. You know, it's not like You know, like some commissioners, they like make like 3 heads, but then only one of them is supposed to fit on there. The rest are all like extras. Every single head on that looks like it's supposed to be there.
Is that
Yeah.
the one with the shield?
No,
No,
he-
not the no,
it's-
not that atrocity.
it kind of like has like a downward punching pose almost.
You're talking about the
I've
one.
seen it.
You're talking about the 1/6 Code of Akio one, right?
No,
No.
it's quarter scale.
Oh, okay.
I wish
Now,
I
Ryan,
remembered where I saw
that
it.
wasn't Fifi. That was my daughter.
Yeah.
She ain't even here.
Man,
So-
that Venom looks so nice.
Let's see it, man. You talking about it?
Yeah, pull it up. So following that, I guess this is a good segue into another question from Kyle. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, Anayan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's on Facebook. Do you prefer modern stylized statues like Sideshow, or would you rather have more comic accurate statues?
Are we live on Facebook too?
No. The link's on there, but I don't know how to do the live Facebook. It
This
doesn't.
is the
doesn't
Venom.
work for me.
I like comic statues.
Yeah, I think you gotta find a balance in between, man. Stay true to the comic look and give it modern details. You know what I mean? I had this talk with Franco, man, like, because it was either two options: go with a classic costume with modern details, or go with a modern costume. You know what I mean? With all the, I don't know. At first, the first way he sculpted it, he made it really tight, where you could see his abs and shit. And I was like, nah, let's make that, so you can see the wrinkles and shit. You gotta find a balance in between. I think comics is the way to go.
Look at that Venom. What do you think?
Let me click on myself. Shit.
It looks good, man. It's huge too.
He looks so nice, dude. Especially with that that no tongue head.
Mm-hmm.
Looks so dope.
Hold on here. Let me pull it up. There we go. Yeah.
Not that one. That one. Look at that. Looks sick. I love the pose on it and like the way
that
the
hand in
claws
the
are.
back. Yeah, that hand in the back.
Yeah,
is
you see
crazy.
that hand? The hand's just like that. I love that.
Hmm.
It has a comic cat look, you know?
Yeah, it reminds me of the comic cat. That hand.
I like the Venom that Steve is getting because I like these little guys right here. I don't know what you call these. What do you call that?
Tendrils.
Yeah, sure.
Sperms.
I like those little guys. Yeah, I mean, what if you, I don't know, what if you collect more than one Batman, right? You don't want 2 comic-looking Batmans, right? So I think it's a good mix to have comic and stylized, I guess.
I'm just not into movie statues.
Yeah.
Except for there was this one Deadpool movie statue that I seen. I don't know if
Where he's
it
on the
came out
water
or not.
tower.
Where he's on that chamber that he was in.
Yeah. And he's leaning on the side and got his gun out.
Yeah, that one was dope. Did it ever come out?
Yeah, it's coming out right now.
It's the same dude that made that huge Spawn, that comic book, the movie Spawn. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
it is. Oh, they do quality shit.
Yeah.
My
What
vote,
about,
my vote is for plain stuff. I want it to look as comic-y as possible.
What about Iron Man?
What about him?
Like the Mark III, the Mark V, all the premium formats right now.
No, I don't want movie Iron Man.
Yeah.
I like the suits better in the movie Iron Man, but that's really the only character I'd say that for. But I'm not a huge Iron Man fan either, so I think that's for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know if anyone's saying shit.
I wanted to do the same thing, but I have an Iron Man being sculpted right now, classic. It's gonna be one of a kind though. I'm not producing it, just one of one.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So mostly people in the chat are saying that they don't really care for movie. I think that's how everyone feels. Like no one cares about movie statues, really. Why is that?
I don't know.
I feel like they lose their luster for me, at least, after a while.
Right.
These are supposed to be nostalgic pieces, right?
Right.
And,
And it's like I'm not a fan of Chris Evans. I'm a fan of Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd
Not-
feel weird, like
just as an example.
I'd feel weird looking at like a Hugh Jackman head sculpt and being like, "Damn, man, the thing is beautiful." I'm like, it's
Right.
Hugh Jackman's face. It's like it's weird. I don't know.
And you keep and you call him Hugh Jackman. It's like you don't even say Wolverine. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like plain stuff. I probably said that a couple of times in my life.
We know all about it.
Yo, come on.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think that was gold what you guys just said, man. About Hugh Jackman and Wolverine or any actor in the character.
Right.
For me, and probably for many, when you see something and you want something represented, you want to be like, that's Batman. You don't want to say, that's Michael Keaton, that's Batman. You just want to say, that's Batman. You know what I'm saying? It's like just one name, and you know who it is. Who cares? You know who the guy is. You worry about that at the movie. So
but you just said Michael Keaton. That actually brings up something for me, right? There's certain actors that transcend that. Like I think Michael Keaton is one of those guys. Or who's the original Batman? What was his name? Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West.
Where it's like that. You're not getting a Batman statue. You're getting an Adam West Batman statue. So it's like specific. But it has to withstand the test of time for it to have that thing for us, you know. Like I don't see an Iron Man statue with Robert without going, wow, that Robert Downey Jr. portrait's crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what happens if it was a Robert? What happens if it didn't show the actor's face? Like Iron Man's a good example where it's just the suit.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the only movie piece I have is an Iron Man.
There you go.
I have Iron Man Mark 7. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can just say that's Iron Man, period. But
yeah, because I always thought the movie ones were looked a little cooler.
Yeah, there's just all those plates and stuff.
Yeah.
You're right, because I also think that the Michael Keaton is a nice piece, and I don't mind seeing his face when that Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, because it brings back some crazy nostalgia.
Yeah, that was some time, and he was like, for me, out of that series, he was the Batman.
Word.
Out of the
George Clooney series. Batman would be super whack.
Yeah, the nipples. Need the nipples.
Oh, God. Val Kilmer. Yo, how come nobody clowns on him? His name is Val. It's crazy.
You ever see that meme where he's like, "Hey guys, remember when I was Batman?"
That's messed up. Dude, he's got like throat cancer now.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I didn't know that.
I'm trying to think of what. I guess my Sentinel's a little modernized, and then Thanos has got a little modern twist. But aside from that, everything is classic.
That's funny, Tim. So when I look at Thanos, I'm like, damn, it is kind of a movie statue almost, right? I mean,
yeah, that I think is what Tim was trying to get to. That might be like the perfect blend in between both, because it's not direct movie.
I don't think it's anything movie actually.
Well, I think that the costume is more movie than comic, but the portrait is not Josh Brolin. You know what I mean?
Word, yeah, the portrait is comic as hell.
Like when I have it, you know what? When I did the unboxing and I put the XM next to it, I thought that Sideshow blew it away. But sometimes when I look back, I'm like, damn, the XM one was way more comic accurate than that.
100% comic accurate.
Right?
Yeah.
But at the time, I was just so blown away by the throne piece and shit. And the paint sucked on the XM one, but
yeah.
I hate what you're saying, Jim. I don't. Okay. I agree that what is it, the XM or pretty much any other Thanos other than this one here was more comic accurate. I don't think this one, however, does lean towards movies. I think Sideshow actually put their own unique. So to me, I don't see the movies in that particular piece.
So you think they did kind of a modern spin on it, like they've been doing with Captain America and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess
not to the same extent.
Maybe not that it's movie, but it's definitely straight from the comic stuff a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
which is all right. I have the piece. It's one of the ones that I never considered getting rid of either. So it's like definitely a keeper.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, I can actually see. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
I can actually see Thanos evolving into that outfit too, like in the comics. I can see that happening, versus him wearing the movie outfit. I can't see that.
with the super
That's just me.
shiny armor and shit.
Yeah, yeah. If you see the pictures of the, I don't like the movie Thanos compared to the one he has or any other Thanos. Like even his gauntlet looks crappy to me. But
Yeah, I'm not a
that's
fan
just
of that
me.
gauntlet. That's funny that you say that because I always see the life size ones, and I'm not really a fan of it either.
Nah.
Even the stones, how they look like little rock pebbles. But I'll take it. I mean, I like movie Thanos. I don't dislike him. The gauntlet on that sideshow one looks better than the movie one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Now that I have Jim on right now, I wanted to ask him about this statue, since he's a Spider-Man guy. What do you think
So
of this?
you know what? I like it a lot, man. But to me, I don't need a Freedom. What is it?
Future Foundation.
Future Foundation Spider-Man statue. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the Henry Stewart one. That's why I started laughing.
Nah, that's not Henry Stewart. But
Yeah.
I seen somebody say something about the right leg was really long, and now I can't unsee it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
But I like
Oh,
the
yeah,
textures,
the
man.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah, that thigh is super long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think part of this is his butt, though, right? Like,
Maybe.
it could be the angle.
But if you look at other angles, I like the pose a lot, and I love the texture on the white part of his suit. How it looks like all what are they called?
hexagon.
Honeycombed.
Yeah, I like that, yo. I was thinking about trying to snag it up just because I'm bored and shit, but
First
Yeah,
world
don't do
problems.
that.
But then I don't like the black inverted version. I'm like, what is that all about? Was
Nah,
that
I
ever
like
a
that.
thing? Was that a thing in the comics though? I don't remember seeing that.
I don't know.
That I couldn't tell you.
No idea.
But I like what I see though, as far as the paint job.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
No, but there's one
Not for
like
me.
this where like the white part is black and the black part is white. It's like an inverted version.
Yeah, they had like a variant or whatever, right?
Yeah, I like this one. It looks good, man. I do like it a lot.
Are you getting Miles?
Yeah.
Nice. I feel like Spider-Man's like Iron Man. It's like you get one Spider-Man and you got to get like all the other Spider-Man. And I saw someone's Facebook page. They had like all the Iron Man premium formats ever made and the XM ones. And I feel like with Spider-Man, you end up going down that road.
You guys ever see that guy Ronnie Stark?
I think that's the guy he's talking about.
Yo, my man posts his Iron Man collection constantly, and he got crazy Iron Man stuff.
He's
Yeah,
got
he has every Iron Man, right?
life size and shit.
Yeah, man, that shit is super clean too. Yeah. I think the Yexel Sebastian too has like a fucking museum, like the largest museum in Asia or some shit.
Oh yeah. I've seen that, guys.
Yeah, that guy's got famous for being a dancer.
Wow. Oh really?
Yeah, man, he's a straight up famous dancer. If you YouTube his name, you'll see. Somebody told me that shit, and I'm like, no fucking way. And I YouTube that shit. I'm like, yo, this guy is famous as fuck over there in the Philippines.
He was dancing his ass off.
Dancing for the statues.
He
dancing with the stars.
He has the largest Optimus Prime bust in.
Yeah, it's like a floor, right?
Yeah, it's
like 10
huge,
feet tall,
bro. He's like sitting
and
on
it's
his
a bust,
shoulder.
right?
Yeah,
it's like a bust or some shit.
Yeah, that guy just has money to, burn. Good for him, man.
It's like a museum too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got. I think he has 350 life-size statues.
Fuck.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Whoa.
That's a lot of hours of dancing.
Custom Ironmans and all types of shit. I'm not, I don't want.
That's a lot of cardio, yo.
I was just like, yo, where the fuck did this guy come from? Who is this person? I was curious.
Who are these people?
Hey, have you guys seen Franco's Vara statue, that original IP that Dave Cassie produced with Legion Studios?
Super dope.
Look, I thought this is cool. It's on Big Bad Toy Store now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of cool seeing one of our own, like one of the dudes doing his own thing, his own original IP, and now it's on Big Bad Toy Store, right?
Who made it?
Dave Cassie and Franco, yeah. So Franco sculpted it, and Dave Cassie's the one producing it.
Oh, is that what Franco was saying, that he's got a license thing coming out, but he couldn't talk about it?
Yeah.
Probably. It looks nice.
Yeah, I think it's badass.
So that is an original character, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a comic book that's coming out with it too.
There's a tushy shot for you, Keith Tim.
Nice.
And the price on that
Tim
is super
screen
good too,
capturing it.
right? It's $850 painted plus shipping, and then it's $525 if you buy a kit. That's fucking great price for a kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm guessing the price is inflated here just for the
For their
for
percentage,
shipping.
sure. Yeah.
Shipping and such. Markup. That's still pretty cool, man.
It's fantastic, man. Oh,
figured
and I
I'd,
didn't get a chance to say, yo, that Green Goblin's dope, dude. As soon as Franco posted that shit this morning, I was screenshotting that shit.
That's right up Tim's alley too.
I love museum pieces, man.
Yeah. Comic accurate museum piece.
Yo,
Yeah,
that for me is the best one I've seen.
Appreciate it, yo.
Yeah, man.
All
sure.
credit goes to Franco, man. He brought the vision to life.
Yeah, man. I'm a huge fan of Franco.
Great dude.
You guys, I'm sitting funky over here. You guys, some of you guys know that I had like an operation done the other day.
Did you?
Operation?
Did you get a backyotomy?
It hurts. Yo, like sometimes just sitting here, like it hurts a little bit. I gotta like adjust and like.
What kind of operation you have?
Your backyard.
I had a vasectomy, bro.
Oh shit, dude!
Congrats.
Dude, that was the best decision of my
dream.
life.
Living the dream.
That was the best birthday present I ever gave myself.
It hurts.
Why? Why? Explain to me why though.
We're on baby number 3 soon, and I don't want any more kids, dude.
Yeah, Tim's part rabbit. If you guys haven't noticed.
Crazy, bro.
Well, Ryan, why was it the best decision of your life?
So I don't have to worry about having any more kids.
Yeah, but like, what, birth control didn't work anymore? Or like, I don't understand.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go into like, the way I like it, but you know, I don't want to do a sex ed class here, but
call Ryan Thumper in high school. That's the bunny from.
All right. I guess what I'm saying is, no, I said like, what's wrong with
I didn't want to have any more. I didn't want to have any surprises. I had 2 kids. My wife had I had 2 kids. I didn't want any surprises.
Anymore. You said anymore.
Oh, I meant
it
any
seems
surprises.
a little extreme, is what I'm saying.
Huh?
It seems a little extreme.
Nah, it definitely is, yo. What happened to the pullout game, bro?
Right?
What happened to the what?
The pullout game.
The pullout game sucks, dude. That ruins it. Come on, guys. Jesus, let's be real.
So when did you have it done?
The day after my son was born. I was like, that's it. I'm good.
Wow.
Yo, that's the last thought I would ever have in my mind. Like, you know what I really want to do right now is.
Dude, my wife had to put together a PowerPoint presentation on why we should have a second one. That's how like against kids I was.
Cass, you might want to edit that one, man, because his son should never hear that. Man. Like, oh, I was the reason why you stopped.
I mean, the second was the reason why I stopped. I hadn't even met him at that point, really, kind of.
Come on.
So,
you said your wife made a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, that's how she convinced me to have a second one.
She's just clicking through shit.
Yeah, she's like, all right.
yeah, y'all tripping, man.
That's funny. Anthony Forbes wants us to argue about why Sideshow won't make a Flash, and why are they taking so long with X-Men?
That's fucking stupid. I'm with you, Forbes. That's stupid.
What is stupid?
Flash should have been out. Flash for sure should have been completely done by Sideshow. And Juggernaut is taking forever. We should have saw that shit at New York Comic Con.
For sure. We should have saw this shit at San Diego Comic Con.
Right. Well, I mean, I get it.
Cable too.
They had Venom to show us. They had Punisher to show us, and Spider-Man to show us. And if they would have given us another one, it would have taken away a little bit of the hype.
But what I don't understand is, how do you tease Cable, Juggernaut, and Mr. Freeze? Don't show them, and then you got Spider-Man and Punisher out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody even knew about it.
Keep us guessing.
I guess.
They got us, man. They got us. We're fucking fiending to see their shit.
I'm definitely copping that Spider-Man off top.
That Venom has me twisted up, man. I'm thinking like, yo, where can I put it? And
I'm surprised because that's not like really
I
not,
know.
like, accurate and all that you like.
Yeah,
I
mean,
know,
Does,
that
does it
thing
have
is
the
just-
the appropriate amount of teeth?
Yeah, that thing is just sick, bro. It's
What do you think
fucking
of the
sick.
price? What do you think of the price for it?
It's twice as much as my first life-size bust, which
So
kind of
as
sucks.
somebody who own life-size busts, I don't think that they should be more than quarter scale pieces. It's like there's less going on. They're lighter and like hollow. I don't understand why they cost so much.
Yeah, I mean, $550, $600. That should be the tops. But
Do you think it has something to do with eBay sales on older life-size busts that people are willing to spend $1,600 for Spider-Man or more? You know what I'm saying, for OG Spider-Man?
Probably.
I wouldn't rule that out. That's probably the only reason, actually, because other than that, what do you have?
Right.
Did they have an ES? I'm sorry. Did they have an ES on that?
No, it's.
No.
I don't think they're doing ESs on life-size busts at all.
What do you
so
mean?
They're just like they're called limited edition. Once they're done selling them, they just stop selling it. It's done. Like the legendary scale busts or legendary scale statues. Like nobody knows how many Wolverines are out there. Legendary scales. There could be 100. There could be 5,000.
Really?
Yeah, they're not. They just say limited edition. That was it. Because I was watching that thing when it first dropped. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna buy this piece for sure. And at that time, I just kept on scooping up pieces. I'm like, yo, I can't. I'll get it in the beginning of next year. And they just stopped making it out of nowhere, cold. I was like, no, I fucking missed that shit.
So what do they say on the bottom?
It just says I don't have
mama.
any. Your mama.
Your mama.
It just says limited edition.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so it's unnumbered. That's
Better get
crazy.
on that.
But their old life-size busts had numbers like
Yeah,
I think there's
sure.
500 Daredevils. But I mean that thing was 550.
So wait, why do they do that? Why is it just? Is it because they don't think they could sell a lot of these, or what?
I think it's to make more of a cash grab.
Okay.
You know, because
I think
bet
it's
you
more of I think it's more of the XM made to order model where it's like, look, ain't nobody buying 900 of these things.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stop fooling ourselves.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about the made to order, right? So only 300 people bought the XM Studio Scorpion, right? And it's like Sideshow has pieces with 5,000 ES and shit, you know?
Yeah, made to order is the move, man. For us.
Yeah. But for the company, it was like, damn, that's not a lot of pieces.
I wish Sideshow would do stuff like that, man, because they have such great sculpts, but they always fuck it for me when they release things with like 3,000 ES, man.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
And we will be like, oh, 1,000 ES, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 exclusive.
Yeah. So that's the other thing, the exclusive. We don't even count the total number.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about the Doomsday because the exclusive was 300 and then the regular was 600, so a total of 900.
Which is still a lot, which is still like any regular XM. But I guess, you know, Sideshow has a huge distribution network, though, so they have a lot more customers, obviously. But
Did you guys peep Sideshow Live this week?
no.
No.
Yo,
That show is so boring.
Yeah. In the middle of it, they had this whole thing. Sideshow Collectibles, the finest artists. We have the best distribution all over the world, bringing you not only our personal IPs, but also products from other companies. I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I right now? What is happening?
Would you like to know more? It's like Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird, bro.
Button appears out of nowhere.
Yo, and they just played it like there's nothing weird about this. It's so fucking weird, bro. The fact you need to tell us we're watching Sideshow Live. We know who you are.
That's what drives me nuts. Every time between segments, they put up some dumb fucking commercial you've already seen like a million times.
Hey, you know what's crazy about Sideshow, right? So you know how I won that Wolverine premium format from them?
Yeah.
So I saw an email today, and it was like the second in a thread of emails that was like, yo, if you don't respond by like tomorrow, we're not going to send you the statue. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't see the first email. That was like, how do you want to pay for the shipping? It's $20. I'm like, guys, come on, just send that shit, bro. but I paid it. I was like, yo, just use the credit card on file. I was like, yo, I need to see that first email, bro. But they ended up they're shipping out that thing I won in New York.
Nice, man. That's great. That's great. I hope somebody who really wants that gets it.
I hope it's somebody who's like broke as fuck that can never buy a statue.
Yeah,
Which one did you win?
I won the Wolverine, the new Wolverine PF exclusive.
Ooh.
Don't you already have that though?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a giveaway for it.
Oh, okay. Hey, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even want to go into any of your giveaways anymore. Not that I'm like I'm balling or anything, but I'm let somebody else get that shit.
Let somebody win. Yeah,
yeah, man.
That's how I am with that too. Yeah.
I'm doing all right over here.
And you're like, and really, that Wolverine is not comic accurate.
I know, and I fucking bought it. yeah,
I
bought it.
That Wolverine, though, to me, if you compare that to like sideshow pieces from a couple years ago, they didn't came up, man.
Yeah,
that's a great piece.
Definitely.
Yeah, I actually saw it in person. I like it. I like it better in person than pictures for sure.
Yeah, and I can't wait to put X-23 with him.
She is so dope, man.
I'm waiting for her edition to be released before I order.
Well, you're tripping. I don't care, yo.
I watched your video.
Yeah.
Again and again, like your Comic-Con video. Yo,
yeah.
People, if you haven't seen it, go see his Comic-Con. Those are like my favorite videos that he puts out. Especially, giving me the shout out with the Harley Quinn, man. But still, man.
I was thinking
No, but seriously, the footage. Even the one without the shout out. Still, the footage was amazing.
Fake
good
shows
job.
people at work like, look, this is the part where they shout me out.
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie. I spent all week at work being like, yo, check out this video. Everybody saying my name.
I watched the whole thing. No, I could easily just skip to where I seriously watched the whole thing over, man. I was like, yeah, especially if I'm interested in getting a piece, man. Like the Doomsday. Well, of course I pre-ordered it, but just to see it again, it's like, am I sure I want this?
Yeah.
So
you got it right.
We can see all the new pieces out. Say what?
You got the EX, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel bad, I missed out on that Doomsday, but I'm like, yo, I don't have any DC pieces. It was gonna be like my first one, and then I just didn't jump on it, and now I kind of feel like I missed out.
Okay, if it's your first one, that means there's going to be a second one. But
don't forget,
I strongly advise you, do not do it, man. Look, no, because my Spider-Man is still lonely, bro. Now I'm like, you know what? If I had to get rid of one, as much as I love him, man.
Yeah, but don't forget that everything's for sale over at Tim's. He's trying to buy a new car, right?
Me?
No, Tim Cask.
Oh wow.
It's not official, Ryan. You son of a bitch.
No, I thought he was. Oh my bad.
But hey, Cass, did you order the Superman vs. Batman dial?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. That piece is nice, man. I saw it in person two times. It's dope. What about?
Did you get the exclusive with the jizz eyes?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I have a problem. Yeah. I want to sell. I was watching. What video was I watching you on? You were talking about Jem. I was watching Jem, and he's like, when I sell one statue, I end up selling them all.
Yeah, I get like very sell mode.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
Yeah.
So you know what I was thinking is the Hulk and the girls. I was like, if I sell one of them, they're all going. Like,
I love that Kier, man.
I'm tempted though.
Don't sell the Hulk though, man. That's a piece that I want to know. I wish I had him, man.
Yeah, I sold him too. I said I had too many.
That Gladiator. Oh my god.
He's going for $1,000 right now.
Like, yeah, I would sell that.
Yeah, I went from having 9 Hulk pieces to just the Hulk vs. Wolverine diorama.
Oh shit!
I'm so glad you sold those comic cats, man. You had like the gray, the green, and the fucking red.
But at the time it was like, they're like $300. Like, fuck it,
I hear that?
Yeah, that ain't bad.
And at the time, I was like, it was quantity over quality. I just wanted to fill the room up,
Yeah.
And then when I got the room and started getting new shit in, I'm like, all right, time to make space. So it worked out. I rented them.
Actually, I think you got the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. Personally, that is probably my top 2 Hulks ever made.
The Hulk versus Wolvie.
No, the Hulks that he got rid of, where he's stomping
Oh.
through the ground. I wanted that thing so bad.
The premium format or the comic cats?
It's a comic.
The
cat.
comic cat, yeah,
Yeah.
the comic cat. I love those pieces.
You know,
man.
when I saw somebody say it looks like he's slipping on a banana peel, and I could never unsee that.
Haters gonna hate, bro.
I didn't mind that one.
Customized
Yeah,
that
I
to
love
a
that
Maestro.
Yo, I'm about to talk shit about your Weapon X and buy it from you.
I will never sell that one.
Yeah, man, that thing's
She's
my
freaking
favorite.
beautiful, man. Great abs too, I must say. She's an
Ed,
awesome
Ed,
piece.
Edgar D says there's a wildfire around Sideshow headquarters right now.
Oh,
What?
damn. Hope
Is
everybody's
that
safe.
true?
We just talked all that shit. We brought the heat to him.
Damn.
Oh
Damn,
no,
sorry,
actually,
yo.
man.
We did that with our minds.
Yeah.
Tim, that's a joke though, right?
I don't know.
All right. I mean, I had to say that because I was scrolling through and I saw, shootings in that area too. So I'm like, maybe something's going on in that area. So
That
I'm
was
taking what you're
this
saying
morning, bro. Or last night,
Yeah.
I mean.
So I'm taking them seriously right now. I'm like, oh well.
Well, Sosa said something was going on around there. He said there were fire trucks, so maybe it is true. Eric Sosa was saying in the chat that there's fire trucks all around their area.
Some shit happened in New York City today too. They said that there was like some. Look at Steve. What are you fucking doing, bro? They said that there was some building leaking like fumes out, and some dude was like bleeding out of his eyes or some shit on Center Street.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah. He's
Yo,
awakening.
Cali, man. What's going on out there, guys?
No, this was New York City, bro.
No,
Hey,
I know.
Eric-
I just want to know what's
says-
happening in Cali.
Eric
Oh, wow.
Eric Buono in the chat says it's true, right across the street from them.
Damn.
So Eric, what do you mean? So is there a wildfire? There's a fire going? Like
You need to be out there with some fire extinguishers or something.
Gotta save our pre-orders.
Hey, I'm about to go cancel all my POs.
No, this shit is still in China.
Yeah.
True.
I don't have nothing coming in until fucking next year.
They're burning the 2000 leftover Wonder Woman statues
Oh my god, yeah.
from 3 years ago.
there's a lot of them.
Amazing. Yeah, I know.
What do I have coming in? I don't know what I have coming in.
Dude, I just want my Batwoman, man. And I'll be so happy, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I want the One Punch Man to come in. I think it's
Yes.
gonna be next year.
We need to get it.
I can't wait.
I want mine too.
Oh, he said a normal Cali wildfire. That is true. It's like every time you turn on the news, you do see Cali and another freaking wildfire. Like they always like survive that shit, man. So
Yeah, I had a friend trying to get me to move out there. It's like there are earthquakes and wildfires and sharks everywhere. It's like, why the fuck would I want to move there?
Yeah, man. I've been to LA once, man. I don't think I'll ever go again.
Oh yeah, the traffic
People-
blows.
Joe, people are so different out there, bro. I feel like they're all walking around with their eyes wide, like, hey. I'm like, what are you guys so eyes wide open for? It's like sun damage or some shit. I don't know. Sorry, California people. No, don't need to hate. There's people lighting me up right now.
That's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious. I mean, it is. I mean, I don't want to offend you. It's 2018. Oh my god.
Yeah, right. I just like the East Coast, man. I like, I don't know. I like the East Coast vibe. Yo, Steve, what are you doing, Steve? Yo, man.
Put the camera on, Steve. All right, so let's go to another question here. Someone says, "What's the purpose of life?"
What's the purpose of what?
Purpose of life.
Don't ask Tim; he'll get all science on you.
Word. Word.
So Remy and Eric Sosa were going in on each other in the comment section.
What?
Remy was saying, should companies use cheaper materials? And then Eric Sosa was like, Remy, shut up, you're stupid. No, I'm just kidding, Remy. But he was saying that that's not the case, and that the cost is going up because of trade wars and because of licenses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Remy says, well, what about smaller pieces? He says, or other companies, we don't see prices going up on 1/6 or action figures or.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, prices are going up at 1/6.
Hell yeah, yo. Look at that. Look at the Kotobukiya stuff.
Yeah.
That shit's gone up $50, if not 100.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
gone
bro.
up the last 2 years. Yeah. I mean, what the Thanos came out, it was $300, I think.
Yeah.
Or 280.
What about 1/10? Have those gone up too, or?
They're
$60.
$100. They're already kind of expensive, I guess, if
Yeah.
you consider the scale.
I think everything goes up kind of according to like what scale it is. That's the way I feel. Sideshow's matching custom prices, bro. We're all paying these custom prices. They're matching
Don't
those
say
prices.
that, man. Don't say that.
That's what's happening.
Don't say that.
That's what's happening, bro.
Maybe indirectly, man, but don't say that. Don't put those two together, man. 'Cause I
You
don't
don't
want to
agree?
live in that world, man.
You don't agree?
I'm
gonna make you say
no,
it.
no. I said indirectly. You are correct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, the prices are matching, but it's not like they're saying, "Hey, let's match the prices." You know, there's other means of why the prices are beginning to match.
Right. I don't think that's they're going, hey, let's do this. But that, they see
Dude,
the
I'm
market.
telling you, yeah, dude. Any company, don't do that. The people will give you the biggest fu in the world. Do not do stupid stuff like that. I've seen it in the video game world, bro. It's like, oh, you want to do this? You want to do that? Okay. How about we buy none of your stuff?
Yeah. What do they call that? Those microtransactions?
That
DLC
and other things. The gamers know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into it because that's another topic for another day. But
Pay to plays?
Don't mess with the people like that, man. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. So that's all I'm saying.
Somebody's got to pay for that Sideshow commercial. It's us. Sideshow. Creating a better world of Polystone.
I'm not gonna bash Sideshow.
Yo, what's gonna happen? I love Sideshow, bro. I have only Sideshow pieces and bone pieces, so I love Sideshow. But they've been bothering me a little bit.
You know what? If your piece comes in jacked up, remember this video, man.
Right? Imagine they're watching. I'm still waiting for Sideshow to email me back. I sent them a nice email and they haven't fucking responded. So.
Yeah, I'm about to send them a mean email and tell them to fix their checkout fucking process.
Oh, you accidentally brought 2 statues instead of 1?
No, they won't let you do that. They won't select. They won't. We already talked about this earlier, but they won't let you select PayPal credit when you check out. Like they just let you select your PayPal account, and if you have a balance, they take the balance out before they use the PayPal credit. So there's no point of. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
That's gonna keep me up. That's gonna keep me up tonight thinking about that.
Oh, yeah. Really? So, like, if you want to use like cash and credit, it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
One source of money.
If you have balance in there, they'll take the balance first.
Give me that cash.
Yeah, they just want that cash.
I feel like we should write a song about this.
Cash
I'm going to write an email to them.
Yeah, right. Fuck writing a song. I'm about to write this email.
What do you guys think will happen? Here's a question. What do you think will happen to the statue game if Randy Bone comes back?
What size?
That's a great question.
Couldn't he take over Kodo's 1/6 line?
Maybe.
Or license?
I hope he comes back. I know that was the plan for a couple years now.
I started collecting after the Bowen era, so
me too.
It wouldn't bother me in one bit.
I
think he will probably end up working for Sideshow.
I doubt it.
No, or at least have his stuff distributed, just like everybody else getting this stuff distributed.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would work with Sideshow. I think he would do all his own thing.
Yeah, me too.
He got
distribution wise though.
Yeah, I feel like the thing is the market's so oversaturated, and a lot of us are new collectors. I think, well, at least post Bowen era collectors. You know what I'm saying? So, will it have a big impact, or is it like when one of those like old school bands comes back and the kids are like, who? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
yeah, that's a good point.
The meta's changed, man. The meta in the game has changed.
What if he's altered his game and he comes back doing quarter scale?
Well, he also does traditional sculpting.
Yeah.
in a digital sculpting world, right?
He's done a
Yo,
lot.
but
of stuff,
some of
though.
their stuff is digital. Yeah.
I know he does traditional, so I didn't know he does both.
Yeah. But
it would be exciting. It would be like a new thing, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think would happen to his old pieces? Do you think those prices would go up for some of them, or?
I think it would go up rather than go down. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I feel like it would either stay the same or not change at all. Like I said,
What?
it's the same.
Hold on.
I know.
Stay the same or not change at all.
Whatever.
What's the difference?
Isn't that like saying yes or no?
Meta's changed, man. Everybody's into quarter scale, big details. You know what I mean?
What if he did 1/3 scale?
But I think what the allure
Prime's got that on
with
lock.
Bowen is he was so comic accurate and his poses were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like the poses on the Bowen statues are like timeless. And if we could bring that into the 1/4 game, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I guess.
Because the 1/4 game right now is all about putting our own twist on it, right? Like from both companies, right?
Yep.
You should do like 1/5, something like totally different than what most people
Yeah,
are doing.
feel together, man. 1/5.
That's what he was doing before, though, right?
No, there was like
Or
1/6, but people say it's 1/7.
Yo, but again, the meta don't call for museum poses anymore with small ass bases. Everybody wants some dynamic shit, big base.
Bro,
Not everybody.
I'm not with that.
Me neither.
Some of the people on this panel ain't like with that.
I'm not with that, bro. I want to fit as many statues as I can in my displays.
I feel like that's like we're in the minority though, because so many people just dig the dynamic stuff.
I want the dynamic.
I like dynamic.
I think XM is the reason for that, right? They kind of killed it with a lot of their dynamic statues, especially the Spider-Man villains line. I thought those were amazing, and I feel like.
So what do you feel? What do you feel about their X-Men line? They tried to cater to a wider audience with less of a footprint, but did they lose what made their shit special by doing that?
Nah,
it's a good question.
I don't think so, man. Because if you look at some of their new pieces, like the Gambit, it's still fairly dynamic, just a smaller footprint. They kind of just refine their style.
Okay, but with Gambit's exactly what I was thinking about, and it looks great. I got it on pre-order.
Yeah.
But there's no storytelling with that base. It's a little chunk of a Sentinel or whatever, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So, do you think that them not going their traditional route, so they were a new company, but them not going with what was their fingerprint was like making these dynamic big ass statues, open the market for custom people to come in and start really taking over, because there's a lot of customs that have like an XM vibe to them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, right?
Let me ask you this: what XM piece did you see from XM that had like a storytelling base?
So a couple, like right off the top of my head, White Magneto.
That's new though.
No, but it's new before their new way of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the Optimus Prime told the story. The XM one.
What?
The XM Optimus Prime. He's asked what XM piece told the story. He's on Cybertron as it's breaking apart, fighting the Decepticons.
The Phoenix did, Magneto did, Wolverine did.
I think there's still ways to tell a story without making the base extremely.
So okay, what about look at Mystique or Cyclops? Those the Mystique has the Xavier School thing or whatever. That could have been for anybody.
Yeah,
right.
But the Cyclops is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like he's not like blasting his optic beam and.
Right.
Yeah,
and let's be honest. A lot of the custom X-Men that I've seen coming out are usually on Sentinel bases, or they're just on a plain Jane base, right?
Well, the thing
so what are we
they have
comparing
a couple
this to?
Different commissioners that are doing the same kind of line. You know what I mean? Right now, like
and I'm not faulting them. Like it's not the end of the world for me.
But
for
see, I
certain
think
pieces.
collectors, like I know, Ant in the chat will agree. Like it's good for collectors because we can complete a vision that we're doing. By picking and choosing similar baselines from different people,
Right, totally. Because now it's almost like mix and match.
So really, they're just catering to the people that are spending money, right?
Yeah, dude. And I feel like the companies might have missed that, man. All my pre-orders right now are custom.
Well, you asked XM in person that same shit, I think.
And they said, "Why should everybody collect like you?" And I was like,
No, well,
"That's
they
a
did
fucking
say that,
fair
and they were
point.
like, "We try
That's
to
a
make
fair
like,
point."
We try to make like 3 pieces from each line have similar bases, like 3 Sentinels,
Right,
3
right.
Danger Room, 3 Rock. You know what I mean? So that he's like, not everybody is gonna buy the whole line like you guys.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was a totally fair.
But
And it
that
was a
doesn't mean
quick
you take that
response too. I
option
was like,
off the table.
yeah.
Why would you take that option off the table though? So what? Like 3 is a good number. So it's not like an extreme like Justice League where I'm still 20 years later waiting on Flash and Martian Manhunter. But 3 is not bad, and it takes a year to buy one anyway.
Right.
So come on.
I could see both sides of that. That is a good argument.
And even if you don't want the 3, so what? Nobody's forcing you to buy 3. If you want one, buy one. Okay. I mean, this is just people on this panel. I can have 1. You guys can have 3. Doesn't matter. You're not forced to do anything. But it does give you, the people that do want the collection, the option. There's always a market for that.
Yeah, if you're only gonna buy one, why do you care if the rest of the line has a similar base or not? You're only buying one either way you look at it. You might as well cater to the people that are buying multiple ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. I mean, we're giving you a free, hey, we want this, provided we'll buy it. We're giving you a hint. Instead of you figuring out what to sell, we're telling you straight up, wow, it would be nice if Batman had Superman and Superman had Wonder Woman and so on and so forth.
Hey, what about this guy Henry Stewart? What a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Got to keep that alive.
go for it. Go for it. So what's the update?
Speaking about that guy, right?
What's the update?
What happened?
I said, what's the update? You're taking. I don't want to say anything that you don't want to say. So
no, I'll say anything. So the guy who sculpted the last 2 pieces he was working on or whatever, the Agent Venom and the Spawn, he said he'll give us the files for free and we can produce them, right? So I'm like, damn, wouldn't that be such a good way to get back at this fucking guy? Like the things that he paid for, now we have, and we could produce these statues. And my thought process was at cost because people already spent money on this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? That
fucking
right
straight Robin Hood
right?
shit right there.
That's what I'm saying. So like, okay, you paid a $200 deposit. Well, we can get the statue made at $300. So just pay $300 more, and you'll get the statue for $500, which you were going to pay $700 anyway. So you're still going to get it for less, not get robbed. And we really stick it to this guy like, ha, motherfucker, we still got our shit. Fuck you.
But then he still got that money, right? Or you're still going after him for the money as well?
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to turn the heat up on that, but this just came into my lap today, so I was like, I want to try to explore that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's a good opportunity. I think
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, especially the way you say you're going to do it. Like, I think that's pretty big. I think.
Well, I also think if we're doing this at cost, I mean, I don't even think like we'll not that I don't work for the fucking big companies anyway, but no one's trying to make money off this shit. Like, we're just doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a new Batman.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell that story, man. I know nothing about that story you're telling me.
Some dickhead fucking made a bunch of statues, got everybody's pre-order money, and then a year later blocked everybody after it was past like the PayPal grievance time. Blocked everybody who pre-ordered everything, and dipped.
How much do you think he got?
Fucked over a sculptor, fucked over the factory.
So this guy's always crying a story, right? But at the end of the day, he got his money back from the factory. He never paid the sculptor, but I seen him in messages still saying that he took a loss on it. I'm like, how is that even possible, bro?
I don't know. I hope he gets a vasectomy.
They're not that bad, dude. Like,
it's not that big a deal, dude.
Oh, my bad.
They don't cut all of it off. They just cut like
a bad surgeon.
Yeah,
right.
Just the tip. They just set the tip off. And
it does hurt a little bit.
Dude, you're back to normal in like 2 or 4 hours, basically.
No, you got to ice. You have to ice. When I got it done, I was on the couch here playing God of War and just icing it, like just rotating the ice packs.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gaming.
Just turtle shelling that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
you
It was
fucking-
cold. Cold day.
Damn, bro.
Oh shit.
That sounds terrible.
It does.
The second day is better for sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, all right? So
Bro.
how did you? So my wife has her tubes tied. We have 2 kids.
Did she have C-section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. So,
So
if you're having a natural birth, you're not gonna cut yourself open. But if they're already cut open, they go, "Yo, you want me to tie these tubes?" You're like, "Fuck yeah, tie
Well,
them."
she actually did it when she got her gallbladder removed.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, but sometimes she says to me, "Hey, I want you to get a vasectomy." I said, "Why? You can't have kids."
It's not 100% the tubes tied.
It's been working so far for about fucking 10 years.
Tell us more, Jem.
So my thought process is, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, giving it up to God.
That's it, brother.
Give it up.
Give it to the universe.
That's some Catholic shit right there.
Big it up.
An evening with Jem.
Yeah, but you keep getting older though. You don't want to have a little one when you're like 50, right?
Nah, I would probably have grandkids by then.
Yeah. I don't. It's not that bad, to be honest, you guys. It's not. I was
Not
scared.
pretty bad.
It's a lot easier for the guys than it is the women.
It's yeah. The recovery time is like boom, boom, boom. Like I'm back in work 2 days later. You know
So
what I mean?
I think that
2
sounds
days
like
later, it
that's
took
how
you that
Ryan
long?
got sold. Ryan's wife had the PowerPoint. I was like, look how much it is for these tubes to get tied, and look how much the vasectomy is. Just 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah, she appealed to my inner wallet, right? So
Oh, it's cheaper too.
yeah.
You guys are
Okay.
nuts, man.
Yeah, I 1 week I went in there, got the consultation with him, and then we were like, all right, let's do this next week. So then like the next Monday, went into his office. You know,
So,
did
so
the business.
how did your consultation go? Did it go like, you're bitching out, right? Are you sure you want to do this?
No, that dude's selling.
Are you sure you want to be
vasectomies,
known
bro.
as a punk bitch?
No, you know what they do though?
I know,
That
punk
dude's-
bitch.
That dude is selling vasectomies, bro. He sold that shit well.
Rush hour.
They,
Yo, Kaz, how old are you, man?
32.
Did they say you were
Damn.
too young?
Oh,
or did
dude,
they-
you got young, man. You got 2 more kids, man.
No,
that
no,
you
no. I
just
have
blocked
3
yourself
already.
from.
That's what they did. They kept asking me. They're like, "Are you sure you don't want to have more kids?" Like,
This is
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
telling
like,
you.
fuck yeah, dude. Are you done already?
yeah.
That's how they were asking us too. 'Cause I think we were
It's
like,
I got statues to buy.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure.
think we were like 25 or something, but we already had 2 kids and shit. So we were like, yo, we're definitely not having more kids, bro.
Yeah.
Tim, you got all boys?
A boy and a girl, and then the boy's on the way. And that's what they asked me. They were like, "You're doing it before the boy comes?" I'm like, "Yeah. Like if the baby doesn't make it, that's
That works,
too,
right?
That's too bad."
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Well, congrats, bro.
I mean, yeah. Like I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Like the third one was an accident, but
it wasn't planned.
It wasn't.
Oh my
It was
God.
happy.
Chris
What
analogy. Chris would be like, yo, it was an accident, but we didn't plan it.
What does that
You might
artist
want to
say?
edit that one too, Tim.
Yeah.
Well, no wait. What does the artist say? They do with the fro back in the
Happy
day.
little accident.
We don't make accidents. We just make happy little mistakes or something like
No
that.
mistakes, happy little accidents.
Happy little accidents. Yeah.
Like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So how do we keep jumping from statues to vasectomies? Like boom, boom.
Because I said I hope
We're
that
trying to
dude gets a
keep
vasectomy.
Tim. We're trying to keep Tim back in the statue game. That's why.
No, for real though.
Ready to
Like
risk it all.
talking to you guys, like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep everything. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
damn.
good, man. Quit trying to
But
sell
I'm-
shit when you watch me and Cartel on our shows, dude.
Well, that's what did it. Like Cartel was like, he was like, I'd rather spend the time with my family.
Bro, Cartel got 100 statues in his room right now.
Yeah, he's like got 104 kids if you count them. They're basically kids at this point.
Yeah. Well,
Yo, I
I've
fucked
got-
up the other day. I think was it you, Ryan, asked like how many you have, and I fucking actually counted, and I fucked myself up that night.
How
Wait, I
many?
thought you were already really drunk that night.
I have 116 and 117 if I count Hot Toys.
Was that the one where you did the drunk room tour?
No.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Fuck that, bro. I'm not doing that again.
So are you gonna sell any or what?
Yo, as soon as I counted, I'm like, yo, half this shit needs to go. Half this shit needs to go, bro. What am I doing?
Yeah, but you got a whole basement. That shit has different sections and shit, yo.
And you were smart. You didn't have kids, so kind of got it made.
Didn't, but might.
What?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Little
man.
Tim's running around
Yo.
talking about Magneto's accuracy and shit.
Yeah, bro. That kid. Hey, look, the second you want to prove me wrong about that Magneto accuracy,
I'm not getting into it. I'd rather bang my head against the wall.
Good. I'll bang your head against the wall. Seriously,
Damn.
find one picture that's inaccurate.
I'm not even getting into it. Jesus. You said I like to
Chris
argue.
Crespo,
You're the one
man,
who likes
back
to
me
argue.
up, Chris Crespo.
What's up? What are y'all even talking about?
We're talking about Nick. Go ahead, Chris. How many Jim Lee Magnetos exist right now? Jim Lee Magnetos.
Kotobukiya, right?
I'll say like 2.
Kotobukiya
And
Bowen.
yeah,
Now let's go quarter scale.
1.
Oh my God, we're still talking about this.
Yeah, word. 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man. There's only one that's printed right now. That's Jim Lee. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, bro.
Thank you, bro. Respect you, man.
Nah.
Big respect.
Ryan, how many you saying?
Oh
All
God,
of
I'm not even getting
all of
into
them are
this.
Jim Lees.
I'm not even. No, he was being super. So I said, hey, that one reminds me of Jim Lee. And then Tim like lost sleep over it. He's probably
Yup.
smoking cigarettes, pacing back and forth that night.
Word.
And shit. Counting how many fucking belt buckles and shit
Word. And why?
are on
why
goddamn Magneto's fucking shoes and shit.
Yep.
And he's telling me, he goes, man, I didn't get any sleep last night. I was like, well, over what?
Yeah,
He's like,
because
that
I lost
comment
respect,
you made, I was
bro.
like, Jesus
I lost some
Christ.
respect, dude. It's all
Pop an
good.
Ambien and chill out.
It's all good.
So Crusader TV said, don't count. I just counted. I have 49 statues in here.
Fuck.
Are you counting the Eagle Mosses or just like
No,
169?
Eagle Mosses are gone. Those are in the other room.
He has 300 right now. Jesus.
Nah. Eagle Mosses are in the other room. So I got 49.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then I got pre-orders coming too. So it's growing.
I think I only have like 30 pieces, but I got like 30 on pre-order as well.
This is why you take your sweet ass time, man.
Say, preach it, bro. Preach.
For real, man.
It's a
I
problem.
can't do it.
All that
No, it's
baby
not a
shit
problem.
makes you
Look,
want
as long as you're not getting yourself into no kind of debt or any trouble, and you still find a way to make things work, you know what I mean?
You know what it is? I'm driving a beater. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I could be driving something a little bit nicer.
Yeah, but that thing will die on you anyway.
And that's a terrible investment, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, Steve, you
Appreciate
know
it seeing you take it off the lot.
rapper named Ed OG?
What?
Ed OG, old school rapper, like 80s, 90s.
Nah, I never heard of him.
He said something. He was like, as long as everything is working, but you ain't working for everything. Just make sure everything is working. You good. Don't matter how many people.
No, I'm good. I ain't worried.
Yeah. Now I'm talking about the Tim. Don't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
who was on the chat talking about? I think Omar was saying like he has $30,000 in like trading cards before he got off the chat, and he was like, if I trade it, I don't need the money for anything right now, but it'll just be sitting there, and that's the same way for me. It's like I don't need it, but it's when you think about it, you're like, damn, like you know what I mean?
I'll buy Disney Vacation Club ASAP.
And then prices go down, so you're like, well, this thing's going for double the price that I bought it. Maybe I should sell it right now. You know what I mean? So that's the other thing too.
You know what? That might be wise, man. I mean, not unless you absolutely love, and I think a lot of guys don't know what love is. I think y'all like it a lot, but soon as the new piece come in,
come on,
for real. It's like, you know what? Like the Justice League. I say I can't break up the Trinity though. But Green Lantern, he gotta go. Aquaman, he gotta go. But I can't break up the Trinity because I love those pieces, bro.
So you're selling them?
No, but I can. It enters my mind. But the Trinity is not even a question. They're there forever.
Yo, good luck with that Aquaman. It took me forever to sell mine. It's painful.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
No, but I've definitely gone through that where I bought stuff I liked and I bought the stuff I thought I loved, but I didn't.
And sometimes, it is the so-called best for the moment, but everything evolves. They make a better piece and a better piece and a better piece. So
yeah,
it's whatever. But like some OGs, like the Joker, still. How old is he? He's the first DC, and he's still
10 years old almost.
And he's still
no,
amazing.
wait, he's 7 years
Yeah,
old,
like
8
7.
years old. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See if you see that as a timeless piece, like Bane. I can't see him aging. Bane is Bane. He looks like Bane forever to me.
Right.
But that's just that. I can go on forever.
No, I'm just happy I'm getting to a point where I'm looking at all the statues around me. I'm good for right now. I mean, I got a lot coming in, but
what's your head count?
22, I think, if I'm just counting 1/5 and 1/4.
Okay,
I think
but they're
25
staying.
is a beautiful number. 25 to 30 is a beautiful number, man.
Yeah,
You can stay clean
That's
that
a
way.
lot.
it is.
No,
And
remember, and that's a 1 per cube, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I got 55 fucking Bowen statues, bro.
Come at me.
No, not come at me. I'm
just
not
kidding.
proud of it. I need to
I'm just
fucking do something about
But
it.
no, prices were lower back then.
Right.
And the Bowens doesn't take up that much space.
Well,
You guys
then
were talking
Tim's
about
been a
that.
collector. Tim's been collecting for what, a decade now, Tim? Longer?
A little less than a decade, yeah.
Yeah, you've been in it for a long time, so that's understandable.
But you guys were talking about that before I hopped on. How many pieces are you buying now compared to then? I mean, I remember my first year, I probably bought like 40 pieces my first year. And now I have like 5 maybe came in this year, 6.
How many of those original ones do you still have?
I haven't sold anything.
Oh, wow. So you have all of them.
But also they were $300 back then.
Right.
So how do you feel about that? The price kind of,
What do you mean?
Well, okay, well, that's the question, I guess, then is Bowen...
No, the price, all of my stuff has increased.
It's increased?
Yeah, because I bought it at the low.
Okay.
Even stuff like Rogue, like I bought Rogue for $270, man. I'll get that in my sleep.
But so Bowen never went down in price? I thought some of them went down in price. No?
A lot. Some of them had.
Yeah. But
like Omega Red was never expensive.
Like $25.
All right, y'all. I gotta bounce. Work tomorrow, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Y'all have a great night, man.
Hey, take it easy.
Yeah, I feel like all my stuff has stayed the same or gone up a bit. And then some stuff has gone up crazy. And I'm like, damn, bro.
Well, every piece Sideshow's been releasing in the last 6 months, every piece has been higher than the next. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
At least with the PFs.
Yeah.
You're talking about the price?
Yeah.
But I don't see them holding their price. Not all of them. Only like just.
You're talking about in the aftermarket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to say their quality hasn't gone up, but I think it has. At least the quality of the scopes.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't deny that.
I think in the last like 4 years, there haven't been many pieces that have risen in price. Everything has either stayed at market value or dropped a little in the last like maybe 3 or 4 years. There's a handful. You got the Thanos, the Magneto on Throne, these pieces that came and are long gone, but then everything else is stagnant.
I think it goes to what Fate was saying like 5 minutes ago, that if you don't really love it because the next piece will come out, you know what I mean? And I think that's what happens. People keep just oversaturating everything. A lot of Wolverines, a lot of Magnetos. Once, you know what I mean? If you don't make a popping ass Magneto and another one comes out, the value on that old one's not gonna retain itself.
Yeah.
Word.
You got to buy what you're happy with. Or what you love, right?
So do any of you guys see like an end date
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Or do you guys see do you see an end date like where you're like, all right, this probably in 10 years I'll sell everything, or you know what I mean? Like,
So
where
you're
you're like,
saying,
do you see yourself selling this at all yet? Selling your stuff?
so are you saying not buying anything or selling
Selling,
or both?
selling, like long term.
I don't think anybody can make that judgment call. I think that's gonna happen eventually. Maybe not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard
Maybe
to
you come
say.
to a point in your life where you come home and you're like,
I mean, if we're excluding, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, are we excluding financial circumstances? Like we're gonna sell because
Yeah, but
we're bored of the
what if,
hobby or
like,
some shit.
what if I decide
Yeah.
to sell everything and open a comic shop? You know what I'm saying? Like that could be something.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I don't like to collect anymore, or
Right.
that I had a financial hardship. There's different reasons why you might get out. You know.
But that'd be a financial decision, kind of, right? In order to open the
It
comic
wouldn't
book
be
shop.
like because I'm in a financial bind. It'd be because I
Right.
want to put it into something else.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But do you guys see yourself in the future? I know that's hard to say. What do you see yourself in the future doing? Like just getting tired of it or wanting to do something else?
Nope.
I don't know.
Well, I've jumped out of action figures, then to CGC slabs, and into the omnibus and the statue. So I definitely could see it because I've done it with other hobbies. Well, similar hobby but different collectibles.
I don't know, man. I feel like a big part of this is not even like the statues; it's the community. Just I know so many good guys. You know what I mean? Even you guys just talking. It's a big part of it. You know what I mean? Just to stop that would take up. I'd have so much free time. It'd be crazy. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know.
You're
I
on
know.
Facebook a lot, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Well,
say.
I mean,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, go
No,
ahead,
go ahead.
Ryan. No, go.
All right. What I was gonna say is like by 2020, like once all my XM pieces come in, or no, I guess I should say Prime One, right? Because that Batman doesn't come out till like 2020. After that, I'm only gonna buy maybe 1 or 2 statues a year, and that's gonna be if I sell something I have.
Talking shit.
You think it?
Talking
You
shit.
think I'm full of it? I mean,
I know
maybe.
that I'm definitely not down to jump into big long pre-orders anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm not if that. First of all, I'm not trying to pre-order really shit. If I would rather just wait for it to come out, but you know, like
It's gonna be hard with the MTO stuff, like some of the XM stuff, right?
yeah. But they be killing it with the delays and shit. I can't, man. This shit is nerve-wracking.
Steve, you that got no patience, bro. This is crazy.
I don't. I got no patience, and I hate waiting. Ho, get your ass and let's ride.
You know what I was thinking? I'm like, what if I sell everything? Comics, everything, like all the art prints and everything like that, and just get like a nice car.
The
And like
Miata?
I would almost like exit the whole game. You know what I mean? I would like leave all this behind, and I would just like every weekend I would just like wax my car, and I'd sit out and be like a weirdo, just like you know what I mean. Put that energy that I put in here into like a car, or you know what I mean. So another hobby.
You're gonna make a custom cape for your car?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think you know what Chris said before. It's true. You know, it pulls you into the community.
Yeah.
You know, you get a dope piece, right? It fucking blows your mind. You love it. You start taking pictures of it. You want to share it with people. You show it to your friends. You show it to your family, and they don't get it. And then you meet guys like you guys, and you guys get it. Like my boy just bought something, and he shows me the cover, and he's like, "Yo, I just got this," and I know exactly what that feels like. That's the thing we all share. It's like this weird thing that we all do. I think that's really what keeps me coming.
Yeah, it's like I'll show somebody who's not into it, and the first thing is always, "Oh, how much did that cost?" Like, bitch, that's not the point.
Yeah.
It seems pretty important to know whether you're getting ripped off, doesn't it?
I know what I'm doing. You don't need to know what I'm doing. It's kind of
like, they're asking. Oh, I thought you were saying they were buying from me and they're asking how much it costs.
No. Like if I show somebody at work, like, "Yo, look at this shit I got," and they're like, "Oh, how much does that cost?" Like, well, who cares?
That's like my dad. He's like, "How much all these cost?" I'm like, "Listen, we don't need to talk about that."
It's obviously I bought them.
You know, it's strange too. Other collectors, I'll show them stuff and they'll be like, "Yo, why don't you buy that one?" I'm like, "Yo, because I'm not collecting that. Or, you know, like, because everybody goes to like what their taste is. They're like, oh man, you need this Venom. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need that, you know?
I'd be like, yeah, why don't you buy it for me?
It's crazy. But yeah, we all have this like weird thing that we do. It's so weird, bro. But I love it.
Nobody gets it, man. Like on the outside,
Yeah, bro.
nobody dead ass gets it, bro. And I don't know, like even if you stop, you're still gonna like all this shit. You're still gonna go see, you know, the next Infinity War 5 years from now. You're still gonna see the next Batman movie that comes out. You're still attached to this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that love for the medium is still there, but I don't know, man. Nobody can tell the future, yo. As long as you're happy, man, I don't think you should be sweating it or thinking, oh, maybe I should sell this. Like I said, as long as everything is working and you're not working for everything,
Right.
good, man. Don't sweat it.
So on the topic of selling stuff, what when I went and priced everything, because I did this recently, I priced every single statue from eBay and sold items and stuff like that. The only two that I didn't price were the was Patient Zero Bust and Premium Format. Those are the two that I'd probably keep.
The creepy zombie bust?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Man, that thing is, yeah, that's cool.
I mean, those are the two that I would keep. Do you guys have one or two that you're like, never?
I'm never selling Vegeta or the Sideshow Colossus Premium Format. Those are like my favorites.
Which
or
one's
the
Vegeta?
Sinister. The
Which
Sinister too.
Vegeta? So that's three.
One? This one.
Oh, okay. So you keep three of them.
I mean, this is like, this is like, usually given your scenario, yeah.
All right.
Like if
You
I
gotta
can
sell
only keep,
everything.
that's like if I can only keep three, and I have to sell everything else.
Yep.
Then yeah.
That's nice. Steve, I want to hear your answer, Steven, because you sold a few things you don't like, right?
Yeah. So you're saying if you could only keep three?
Yeah, like the scenario is you have to sell everything, but you can only keep three.
So I think if I can only keep three, what I would keep is like the Wolverine Chronicles line. Like well, there's going to be more than three phases, but I would keep like that line: Customs, the Weapon X, the Wendigo, the Modern Wolverine.
Good answer.
That's what I would probably keep.
Nice.
That's a good answer.
What about you, Chris?
That's Spider-Man right there. And probably my Green Goblin, and the next piece that's under commission.
What about the Magneto? Do you still have that, the one you bought?
Yeah, it's still with the painter. I think I might have found somebody to buy it though.
You think what?
I think I might have found somebody to buy it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why sell it?
Because I want to make my own shit, man. I'd rather put that money into something that I'm truly gonna love. You know what I mean?
So my man went from the licensed pieces of a 5,000 ES to customs with 50 ES. Now my man's like, yo, it's just straight one-to-ones now.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of trial and error. I don't know. That's how it was for me because I started off with, like you said, all the licensed pieces. I started off with the Batman PF, and when I got on Facebook and I saw that everybody had that, I was like, nah, it's not for me. I don't know. Just the way I collect, man. I always liked having exclusive stuff. You know what I mean? It just feels that much more special to me. But
I never cared about that until I went to try to sell pieces, and I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I tried to sell that Aquaman, that was painful. Or the Sideshow Dark Phoenix. Ugh.
Tim loves that piece.
I do.
So Tim, you got 500 statues.
Which one of your 500 kids you giving away?
I would definitely keep the Surfer.
Quarter
Of
scale?
all your pieces.
Yeah, I would definitely keep the Surfer.
Okay.
Fuck, man. I don't know, bro. I'm fucking pinned.
I'm hoping the other two are X-Men pieces, or we
honestly,
won't be able to be friends anymore.
Oh, man, I don't know. I've had the X-Men pieces for so long that maybe they I don't know.
They lost their luster.
Like I love them. I love
your
them all. I love them all. But if you're telling me I can only keep three, what are
Right.
the three? What are the three sculptures that move me the most that aren't character driven?
That Nimrod.
Yeah, it's all icebreaker shit.
Maybe like my Daredevil bust.
Yeah.
Daredevil
When
life
I
size.
was collecting life-size Marvel busts, I never once found that Daredevil bust for sale.
Shit is gone, bro.
Never seen it for sale.
What about that Wolverine? Didn't you only name 2? That Wolverine fan art.
Which one?
One of the Wolverine fan arts you got on recently. I can't name the company.
I don't know that would be like worth me keeping forever.
So
maybe
Franco said he'll give us the file for his Wolverine too that we could make.
Dope. Love that.
Yeah.
Maybe Franco did a Magneto that I'd probably keep. That would probably be the third.
The museum one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really dope.
Yep. So that one will be a Jim Lee Magneto.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. This kid.
So that Silver Surfer is your top? That's number 1?
Yeah, man, that piece started it for me. That was the first big scale piece I ever saw in person. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yo, I'm going to buy that one day. And I actually ended up buying it from the same guy I saw it from.
Wow.
Which is crazy. From a comic book store in the Bronx.
Oh, shit.
In Morris Park.
Oh, that's where you from, dude?
What's that? I'm from Jersey.
Oh, okay.
But I have family in the Bronx. My sister was like living in Morris Park.
Oh, okay.
And my brother-in-law was like, yo, there's a comic book store around the corner. And I was like, let's go. And I saw it and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And he's like, yo, it's a Silver Surfer. And I'm like, where did you get that? Is that like a one of a kind thing? He's like, no, bro, this is from this company. I was like, that's it. I'm buying that piece one day.
Yeah, so what do you think about those life-size Silver Surfers that are at every comic shop?
Yeah. Dope.
Jim didn't even want to hear your story.
No, I mean, I got the gist of it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's all right.
But you never wanted to get that life-size joint?
No, I have nowhere I'd put that. Where would I put that?
In the fucking basement, bro.
Yeah, you got a big-ass basement.
It's not that big, bro.
Get a smaller couch.
Jem, is it big?
I think so.
Really? I don't know if it's that big. It's like 25 by 11.
Yeah, that 25 goes long though, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anywhere to put it, I think. Oh, I'd keep my astronaut, but I haven't even seen it. That shit could be garbage.
Nah, it's not garbage.
What?
Yeah, I don't think so. The Blitzway?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't wait for
That's
that
pretty
shit.
cool. I like that.
Where are you gonna put it?
I'm moving Groot.
Where are you gonna put Groot? Right here.
So this is like just a pictures here because that's like dead space, but I'm eventually building like a box that's gonna go all the way from this cabinet straight to the other end of the couch. And then these will be in their own cube, and then that'll be right next to them.
Are there pieces underneath Thanos?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like,
there is. Yeah, Cable, right?
Yeah, Cable, and then
Oh, shit.
Can't even see him.
Is that the Bowen cable?
What is that, bro?
yeah, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Yo,
No,
do you-
fucking, your room's like
that's,
Tetris.
how much do you like that? How much do you like that X-23 versus piece you got there?
Why you want it?
Yeah. How much? How much?
You want that diorama? Yo, so let's start selling. I'll walk around. We'll talk about what yeah, man. I mean, fuck. No, this can't go. It can't go. And then I have a Wolverine versus Sabretooth, Wolverine versus Hulk. You want that Kodo Mags? That can go.
I don't care about that. I want.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too, but I already have the Bone Magneto, and that's the one for my setup.
So you really like a museum kind of dude, huh?
I love museum stuff. I love that because, yo, in my mind, I know what all these characters do. I don't need to see that shit at all. I know what they do. When I look at Colossus, I don't need to see him tearing something up. I'm like, yo, my mind goes there. I don't need to see the statue. I want to see the form. I want to see the sculpt, and I want to see like a powerful pose and accuracy. That's all I want.
It's a fact.
Yeah, man. Because whatever the statue, like the action is frozen, that's all I can think about was when I look at it. If I see a museum piece, I could travel. I could go everywhere with the character. Like, you know, museum pose gives me everything I want, you know?
I like both for certain characters.
Totally. I would like a Nightcrawler that was like that
Oh,
would
the
be
BAMF
crazy.
or whatever. Yeah.
That would be fucking crazy. Why, you making a Nightcrawler? You making a Nightcrawler, dog?
Nah.
Hook me up, bro.
Nah,
Puts the mic closer. He's like, hey,
Yeah, that would be dope.
sound effects.
Are your Green Goblins sold out?
We gonna leave that unanswered for now.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
The answer is yes,
So
because
maybe.
eventually it will be.
I mean,
It's all gonna be good. I'm looking for 4 more guys right now.
I got one for you.
Send them my way, G.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Once I get James to paint the prototype, then I could post it in the big group, because I try to post the renders and statue collectors, but I got a PM from one of the admins saying I can't post 3D renders. Like, it has to be printed, painted, and in my collection before I could post it. So I was like, my bad.
I get that a little, kind of.
Yeah. I don't think it makes any sense, but I gotta follow the rules.
You have to call it fan art.
Not even that. They just wouldn't let me post the 3D renders, man.
It's got to be a proved concept.
I guess so. Fucking dumb rule.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm out of questions from everyone on Facebook. I don't know if anyone else has any questions. A lot of people are saying goodnight in the comments. I'm getting tired, you guys. You guys want to keep going, or you guys have anything else you want to say? Any last words? We touched on a lot of topics tonight.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to sell some statues.
I got that vibe.
Maybe. I don't know.
How many have you sold so far?
Just
the one?
Just the one right now. Yeah.
Don't buy a car, Tim.
Don't buy a car.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, cars take you
bike.
places.
Go green, get a bike, dude.
My car will drive me around. My statues don't do anything for me.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you be rather like when it's a nice sunny day out, be inside with the air conditioning, dusting your statues?
I toy with it, and I've probably said this to like Ryan in chat, but I toy with selling this entire back wall.
Bless you.
You know, because all my X-Men shit is up front. I look at that stuff all day, and that's the collection. This stuff is all excess, you know, except for Surfer.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if I sell this back wall, I could buy Disney Vacation Club tomorrow. And
what is that? What is Disney Vacation Club?
It's just like a time. It's not a timeshare, but it's like a timeshare for Disney. And if you get in now, you get like special perks, and you get all this shit. And for me, for my life, that would be worth it, because Marvel is Disney at this point. And 10 years from now or 20 years from now, when there's all X-Men parks and fucking Magneto rides, I won't be able to afford it. Nobody will. That shit'll be fucking $100,000 to get into that club. And right now it's like 38.
So wait, that's your big dream, is getting into the Disney Vacation Club?
Yeah, bro. Why does that not make sense?
No, I'm just want to make sure I heard it right. That's all right.
Let me explain it to you, right? You go to Disney right now. You buy tickets. You don't stay in the park. You stay off premise.
Yeah.
You buy tickets. When you go to the park and you go Fast Pass, you can't get any Fast Passes. So now let's say you stay at one of their resorts. You get to book your Fast Pass 60 days early. So you're not waiting on a fucking 3-hour line to go on Slinky's Dog Dash. You get to go right through the fucking line. If you're in the Disney Vacation Club, you could book all your Fast Passes 180 days early. So like in the middle of the year, I can book them for next summer. And then my wife will sit there on the computer and fucking book everything. And then our day in Disney is fucking great. And it's enjoyable. And I'm not pissed off I'm standing in a hot line for fucking 3 hours.
But how often do you think you go to Disney to make that worthwhile?
Since I've been with my wife, we've been 6 times. I've been with her 7 years, going on 8 this year.
So that's less than once a year.
Less than once a year in 8 years? 7 times. It's crazy.
Just doing the math.
And that works in California. Sorry, there's more. You can go to Machu Picchu. You can go to Japan. You can go to Paris. They have like tour guides. You can go on the cruises. You can do a billion things with the vacation club.
Extremely passionate about this. Sell that whole fucking
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. It's the bomb, bro. I have so much fun there.
So you've already thought about this. You've already thought about selling the back wall
totally.
of statues for this.
Totally.
I don't know, bro. The fact that you got to go like this to see your cable and shit, I think it might be time to get part of that Disney shit.
Yeah, man. It's true.
So what's holding you back?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Probably
it's hard, right?
Yeah, probably because I've had them for so long that they feel like they're part of the collection, part of what I've made down here.
Yeah, like I'll go through each piece, and I'll be like, damn, that's the one that like I was looking for, and I ordered one, and I had to send it back because it was broken, and I finally got it, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to sell it, but then I'm like, I should. Yeah, I know it's tough.
It is tough, bro.
Are you guys all collectors?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like without all the statues, are you a collector?
You're like, do we collect other things?
By nature, are you just a collector?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see that I collect all those fucking books?
Nah, for sure. But I feel like even if you sell your pieces, man, you're still gonna be a collector at the heart.
Right.
You'll find something, bro.
Like you can still afford to go to Disney even with your statues there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You just gotta stop POing custom pieces. That's it.
That's a part of you, man. We're collectors. That's what we do.
True. It's so true. Even I get what you're saying. Even when I was a kid, I used to collect. You remember those baseball helmets you used to get at Dairy Queen?
Oh yeah.
I collected the whole line. Basketball cards, jerseys.
The Marvel cards, the X-Men cards.
Anything I could collect and line up and look at and be like.
I used to collect headphones before I got into this shit.
That's kind of weird.
Anything I liked, I had to have everything that went with it. The whole set, the whole line.
Yep.
I collect movies and video games. I've got like all the Uncharted.
What's kind of weird?
Collecting headsets.
Well, headphones, but yeah.
Headphones, yeah.
That is weird, yeah.
Get it right, you heard?
I had different headphones for different activities.
What?
Yeah, like there were headphones that were better for like EDM music. There were headphones that were better for gaming because they're more comfortable.
When you go to Hub, that's super.
What? No, go ahead. What you said?
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, Chris, I'm gonna get a Switch. Do you have a Switch?
No, the minute that Super Smash Bros. Comes out, these will be readily available for you, bro. Don't worry.
Let's go, dude. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
I got the Switch. I never played.
You know what's crazy? I bet this guy Tim so many times. I told him that I'd buy his next statue just to play me when I want to make a fucking bet. We could play in front of all these guys. Let's do it, bro.
I want to do. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like,
you got to pay for my next one too if I win.
I don't want to do anything crazy because we're not playing next to each other. We're not playing next to each other. So if you have better internet connection, you know what I mean.
You got to pick the same statue too, because if Tim's buying for you, man.
Kind of sound like you're bitching out, Tim.
Nah. We could do that like a limit. You know what I mean? Like a premium format or something. But let's do it.
I definitely want to play.
I can't wait.
Your router.
I mean, I've got a Nintendo right over here. It's never been on. The Wii U. We could do it.
Yo, just let me know when and where.
I'm gonna send you my friend code.
Are you guys playing?
Super Smash Bros.
You said that for Overwatch too, Chris, and that never happened.
Oh, he's calling you out.
You did.
I never really played that game. I was just busting your balls, but I do play Super Smash Bros. And I will give Tim the hands.
No way.
It's true, bro. I'm telling you. You an old man.
Yeah, but there's a kid that I play. We play at work, and there's a kid that I play, and he's got better hand-eye coordination, but he still gets whooped by me because I got it up here, bro.
Bro, the thing is, I'm gonna read you like a book. That's it.
Nah, I noticed like when I play like my NES Mini and I try to play Mario Brothers, like I like die fast as hell. But when I was a kid, I used to zoom through that shit.
I bet if you
Now-
played more, I bet if you played it more often like you did when you were a kid, you'd probably pick it back
You
up.
think so? I feel like when I was a kid, I
Yeah.
picked that shit up day one and I was crushing it.
Yeah.
It's the practice, I
And
think.
you remember, like, your parents back then would never be able to play it, and now I'm starting to feel like I can't get it together.
Yeah, but our level of expectation has risen.
I'll still whoop anyone's ass in Mortal Kombat, whatever, any Mortal Kombat.
Yo, I used to play people in my Honda Civic Si. Mortal Kombat, fucking Deception, and Deadly Alliance.
I won't play those bullshit games. Not the 3D
Yeah,
arrows.
there he goes. Yo,
Deception, Deadly Alliance, and Armageddon. You can keep that bullshit.
So not every Mortal Kombat game heard
I
you.
still whoop your ass. I whoop
Heard
anyone's
you.
ass in anyone. But I prefer the arcade ones.
Does this apply to Street Fighter too?
Yes.
Really? I might
Do
have
you use the arcade?
Nah, I can't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Now, Street Fighter, I'll get whooped up in Street Fighter 4 and 5, but I can hold it down in the older ones.
Yeah, I'd play. I would have just challenged you to the older one. I haven't played any newer ones past 2.
You know what we should do is we should all get like Blackout, or we should get what's the other one? The other I don't, not the one that the little kids play, but what's the other one? I can't think of it.
Fortnite.
Not Fortnite's a little kid one. What's the other one? The adult one. I think.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
PUBG? That game sucks.
Call of Duty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We should do Blackout.
What's
I
Black?
got it for PlayStation.
It's Call of Duty, and it's the same thing, but it's better. It's better controls because it's Call of Duty. So
I'm not
when you
gonna
actually
shoot
shoot
That
someone,
feels like 10 times better than Call of Duty.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was so mad. I had sold my PlayStation like months ago, and I rebought it. I bought a new one for fucking Blackout. I played it. The graphics are so fucking bad on Blackout. I had to go back in my pocket to look at the receipt to see if I could return that shit. And then I was
But
like,
you didn't buy
"Ooh."
Spider-Man PS4 though?
nah, I bought a regular Slim and in the game, and I was just like, fuck. And now I'm playing just to get my money's worth.
But why you don't play the Spider-Man game?
Cause I'm all for PvP. I don't like story modes.
I hate multiplayer shit, man.
I love it. It's
Yeah,
The competition is
I
what
only play like Halo and like Gears of War.
Yeah.
I like seeing how I can compete against the younger kids.
like Chris.
Yeah,
You wouldn't fare well.
I've been disappointed in Call of Duty ever since Black Ops when the netcode was awful on PC at day one.
Yeah.
I've never played a
All my
PC game.
friends to get that game and they gave
Me
me
neither.
shit to tell you what.
Mouse and keyboard was like so like I don't know, left-handed for me.
You
I'm like,
never
what is
played
this?
a PC game?
No,
Nah.
just
Oh,
Minesweeper.
Nah, I used to play Doom when it first came out on PC and Warcraft 2.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because you're still using the keyboard to turn back then.
Yeah, you weren't
Just saying
using
that the controls are using the mouse to turn your head and stuff is a lot. It's much more superior
Yeah.
console.
I don't know, man. I played on console for like 8 or 9 years. PC's game changing. Dead ass. It is game changing.
Well, I'll let you know, Chris. I'm gonna give you these hands.
Bro, you just got what's that operation name? You don't got what it takes no
The
more, bro.
Yo, Tim's gonna put capes on his wrists and play you.
Where's my cape at? Where's my cape at?
Yeah,
I
that
have
was,
a
you
kid.
remember when you had the when you took a picture of your kid's hand? Chris,
Yo, I miss those days. I started to send Chris a picture to rip on me because I miss those days.
that shit was funny.
Don't worry, you got a little bit more coming, bro. With this surgery that you got, I got more fire for you, bro.
You don't lose anything. You just get a little snip.
Just a little snippy. You're gonna need a cape on them nuts.
Bro, your voice feels lighter.
It does feel weird walking around for like the next 2 days though.
You gotta be careful when you
Okay.
stand up because you don't want any pullage because you don't want any rippage.
Yeah, friction.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
That's too
Jesus
much.
Christ,
That's too
bro.
much
Hey, but they say
information.
you can reverse that shit too.
So what you telling me
Yeah.
is that you pee sitting down now? That's what you say?
No, it's crazy though, because you're awake in the surgery. You're awake in the surgery, and you hear them like do the snip.
Oh, I wasn't
And-
awake during mine.
What? You look thorough.
They're like, "You want me? Huh?" I'm like, I don't care. They were like, "You want me to put you under?" I was like, "Sure."
I was awake, and then you hear like the because they cauterize the tube cuts, and you could smell it too. It's
Yo,
kind of
I can
gross.
feel it, bro. Stop
Oh,
talking about it, Mike. It's like I can
Helping my
taste it.
case.
Right now, I feel everything that you felt.
Yeah, I hear it's helping my case. That's why I went under. It's like I don't want. I won't be awake.
Ugh,
It's 15 minutes, dude. You're in and out. Like
it's like smelt like burnt hamburger.
it's like burning the hair off your skin or the hair on your arms.
Because we do
But
that.
I just still don't understand what happened to birth control.
Or the
Word.
pullout game, like, bro, it's so simple. Jeez.
Oh, game's no fun.
Yeah.
But nobody can answer my question. But it's all good, man.
What was your question?
Question.
Birth control.
I mean, it is. It's a form. It's like a 99.9.
I'm talking about what's wrong with popping a pill once a month and slipping your nuts.
No, well, I mean, because there's complications.
All right. It affects women's cycles and shit too, right?
At first, though, no? First,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't feel like any of us are really qualified.
Nobody knows.
I mean, you guys should do it. Like,
No.
you haven't lived.
Kids, you should definitely do it for that one time when you're hammered.
you guys should go together. All three. Go together.
Cool.
Oh, man.
nobody's touching these biscuits, bro. Nobody.
I'm good.
No, somebody made fun of me or something like that, and I was like, yeah, well, I said something nasty. I don't want to repeat it on YouTube, but basically, I was like, I could go anywhere I wanted to on anyone.
I'm gonna come on your cabinets, sofa,
My man,
wherever I want.
And they're like,
Hollow
yeah.
tips.
I think it was John, and then John, and he was like, he's like, yeah, go spread your STDs or AIDS or something like that. It was pretty funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it doesn't protect you from all that shit.
No, that's probably a bad thing too for young people because they're like, yeah, I don't have to use a condom.
Well, I don't
No,
think young
that's-
people are really doing that.
I mean, I've been married for a minute now. Gex, what do you ask for like a bill of health or something like that before you?
Trying to fucking
Portfolio with the
person, like,
medical history.
Yo, dudes is out there rolling them dice, bro.
Nah,
What
you
do
can't
have?
Like buying a custom statue.
Yeah.
Oh my
You sending that to your
god.
friends and family, hoping that everything works out.
thinking shit is sweet. Oh, sir. And even with a condom, I still pull out. Fuck that.
But that just means you don't want kids. You just get snip.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
Oh wow, man.
No, he just doesn't want kids right now.
That's
Right,
my
Chris?
biggest goal in life, G. Just to have a family and kids. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
a man of simple taste. That is all I want from this life. A family and a cozy crib. And I will be happy, set for the rest of my life.
That's
It'll come.
beautiful. That's
But
easy.
not right now.
I'm living it, brother.
That's easy, man.
It is easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy. Kids are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my kids are dicks sometimes.
What, guys?
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially mine.
they're good kids, but they're dicks sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
Dicks sometimes.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't have kids, obviously, but I have like my niece and nephew, and they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, but you get to like visit them and then leave.
Keep them on their best. You got it made. It's like renting something.
No, sometimes,
What?
sometimes
When you're
sometimes-
done, you just return it.
That's true. Sometimes my nephew's a little wild, but I'll check him real quick, and he listens. And if he doesn't listen,
That's how you're supposed to do it.
See, because he's from Jersey. Tim don't know nothing about that, bro. He's like, you're on timeout. And he just start wilding out.
no. I
Right.
talk to my nephew like he's a full-grown human.
Yeah.
He'll be standing on the chair while we're eating dinner. I'm like, I'll pause everybody. Yo, sit down. What are you
Yeah.
doing? Why are you standing on the chair? Look at all of us. We're all sitting down. Don't you want to be like all of us? Well, I want to stand. Go over there. Go over there. You know, like
I did that too. It doesn't always work.
It gets tiring, dude. Like it's like 24/7.
They're with their parents.
Jesus, bro. You guys are making me really regret life decisions right now.
I feel like talking to kids is not the way to go.
It ain't too late.
What did you say, Chris?
I don't think talking to your kids is the right way to go, man.
You gotta whoop that ass.
Yeah, you got to give them some of their hands, bro.
No, I mean, I think Chris is right though. Like I spank my kids, but like when everybody that's against spanking, they immediately think like that's the first thing you do. It's just a tool in your box that you use, only when yeah.
To me, it's like when you cross the line, that's when you bring that out.
Oh yeah. Only.
What I'll say is that you could talk to your kids; they're gonna hear you, but they may not listen. If you give them one of these on the coolie and you send them to bed with some red cheeks, bro, they're gonna remember the next time. Yo, my mom didn't have to say nothing, man. My mom, if you was in the supermarket and I was bugging out, she'd look at me and that was it. That was that.
No, there's a lot of truth there. Like my son hit me across the face once because I smacked him back. I mean,
oh no!
but I was just like, I was like this. Just
this is recorded, Ryan. We're recording.
Before you can
never done it again. He used to do it too.
No.
How old was your son when he did that?
2. I didn't like smack him.
Oh, okay.
Like this, you know.
You wound up?
No, I didn't.
I'm kidding.
It was like, half an inch from his face. It wasn't hard.
Yo, my
rock, bro.
Yo,
my pops was, I was like, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you.
Yo, my pops was from the mountains of Kosovo, bro. This guy would unplug the TV and use the wire, dog.
That's crazy.
He was not playing.
Yeah, Eastern European shit. Dude.
And he did that shit until I got big enough to hold his wrist and pin him to the ground and say, "That's not happening anymore." And he was like, "Word, all right, we're done." And I'm like, "Okay, good." But that happened for my whole life, bro.
It's a fact. That's the only people who listen.
My kid is kindergarten, my oldest, and he got spanked a lot because he's a wild one. And the first week of school, he got student of the week. The first week, he's the first one to get it, and he gets all pinks. He's like perfect at school. So, and I see
great.
That's good.
Yeah. And I see the parents that don't spank their kids. They just like talk to them. I'm like, your kid's wild as fuck. Like you need to do something about that.
But it also depends on the kid. Like we talk to our kid.
That's true.
They sit in timeout. Now, when that doesn't happen, spanking's gonna be next. But we're gonna try to do this for as long as
I don't understand how at this day and age people are like, oh my God, I'm gonna call somebody if you beat your kids. Like that's crazy. I don't know.
Well, you could tell the kids that aren't disciplined, that don't get the discipline.
I just feel like nobody should have a say in how you raise your kids. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be killing your kids, like
bruising them.
Some people be out of hand with that shit though.
Yeah.
Word. I'm the product of that shit.
Yeah. Tim used to get beat with a cable, so.
Yeah, bro.
That's excessive.
Yo, my man, I remember him grabbing. Remember the plastic hangers you used to get?
Yes.
Old school shits with the little hooks in them.
Yeah.
Yo, he would hit so many times that shit would snap, and I'm like, oh, thank God he's done. And he would go grab another one. Like I'm like, oh shit. I got so good at hearing those footsteps come into the bedroom that I would wrap the comforter around my body and make like a tight burrito. Like, yo, he's not getting through this comforter. Yeah, man.
The ultimate defense.
Yeah, and what was I in trouble for? I was talking to my brothers in the bedroom. That was it. We weren't jumping around. It was just late at night, and we were talking. Yo, man, that was a fucking great game. I fucking tripped that kid. Did you see me trip? Oh, shit. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, we're talking.
Yeah.
Yo, he was wild, bro.
You better get to bed, bro. What are you doing up?
Yeah, bro.
Basically.
He comes on screen real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I did it for my mom. And then if it was something bad, like if it was a bad offense, she'd call my dad like, yo, you never believe what your son just did. And then when I see him on the weekend, I get it from him and then sometimes my grandma. But I needed it. Because if I didn't get that, I feel like I'd be completely different.
We all need it sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you spank your kids either, though. Like when you do it, you're like,
That's it.
it doesn't feel good to me. Like I don't like doing it. I'm
I
like,
swear that my mom loved. I asked her one time, like, "Yo, do you like that ass?"
Oh shit!
First swing, yes. After that, I felt bad.
I don't know, bro. I guess it's necessary.
It's necessary.
My mom only hit me one time, bro. I raised my hand, screaming at her, and she smacked me right in the teeth. Pack! And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was not ready for that shit. That fucked me up. I didn't raise my hand to hit her.
No, I know.
Yeah. I raised my hands like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking?" And she was like, "Snap!" And I was like, spitting blood.
I'm reading the comment section, and everyone was abused as a child.
That's why
80s babies.
Oh shit!
That's why we're all buying toys.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I want to go ahead and do what I always do. I want to give everyone a minute to plug what they got going on. Steven, you're the first one I see. What do you got? Well, you always got so many things going on, but what are you excited about that you got coming out from your channel or whatever you got going on? What are you most excited about?
What am I most excited about?
Yeah, plug your YouTube channel. It's not like you need to plug in. You got like 30,000 followers already, but
I guess I'm just looking forward to getting some statues in because I've been filling the content with other things while I'm waiting on that. So I'm looking forward to the XM Scorpion and Moon Knight and the Prime One Venom.
Storm? Did you order Storm?
XM Storm. Yeah, but that doesn't come out this month.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe December. I think that Wolverine versus Wendigo might come out in December. So I'm looking forward to that. What's that?
Yeah, I thought it had already been printed.
No, he's getting it painted.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay.
Oh, would you say Storm or Sabretooth?
I thought you were talking when you said the Wolverine versus Sabretooth. I thought you said it hadn't come out yet.
And
the Wolverine versus Wendigo, Steve, that you're getting it painted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not getting it painted. That's Ownage is painting that shit.
Yeah, so it hasn't come painted yet because Ownage is behind. The print's been out forever, but it takes a long time for them to paint.
Yeah. They take long to paint, yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That paint job looks amazing, by the way. If you saw the prototype from them.
Yeah, it did.
Crazy ass paint job. Anyway.
Shit. So I guess that is just about it.
All right.
Well, I guess one more thing. I'm in Florida right now, so I'm gonna hit Tate's Comics on Saturday and do a little shot over there.
What region?
I'm in South Florida, right? I'm in West Palm Beach right now.
Oh, okay, you're far. You're south.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet up
in Miami today. Huh?
You gonna meet up with George at all?
I don't think I'm gonna have time, man. I've been so busy. I'm here for work.
Gotcha.
Oh,
and it's like, and every day somebody's making plans for me to go eat here, go eat there. It's like, yo, I don't have fucking time to break away, man.
Nice. All right, cool. So look out for those reviews from Gem Mint Collectibles. You guys don't know who his channel? It's Gem Mint Collectibles.
Yeah, JIM.
Ryan, what do you got going on?
Well, Tim and I got Darth Castle open mic tomorrow.
Word.
And then I have Marvel Mettings on YouTube. He reached out to me. He wanted to be on my show, so we're gonna do that Sunday. So that should be fun.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all I got, man.
Chris, you got a statue coming out. So how are people getting a hold of you? You just knew 6 people, or
I had my own list of people I hit up individually because the thing is it was so limited. Only 10 being made, and I didn't want to like post it publicly and having people like DMing me and shit. Mm-hmm. So I reached out to those guys. Everybody was
dealing with strangers.
Yeah, exactly.
Statue savages.
Just taking it day by day, man. Next step is sending the file to Ownage to get printed. Should be in the next maybe month or 2, and that's it, man.
So we'll see something in another month or two.
Yeah.
Another update. Nice. Yeah, it's a really nice piece.
Appreciate it, man. Glad you guys like it.
Yeah, man.
Child, what do you got going on over there?
I got nothing going on. I'll be on Darth Castle Friday. I'll probably start some paint up this weekend, maybe on Daredevil, or probably the next step, which is shaving down the double D. That's it. Yo, I've been working. What's that?
Are you gonna put that on your YouTube channel?
I think I'll probably just go live on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it's the production quality isn't good enough for like me to put on like YouTube, because I'm just like literally turning my camera on. I'm not setting up like a tripod. I'm just like fucking around. People told me that they were interested to see. Tim actually told me we want to watch you fuck up, which is fine. Yeah, that's it. I've been working way too much trying to pay off these fucking statues, so I'm kind of too busy doing that. But
Nice.
yeah,
I might, what I was thinking about doing is like doing like a video where I'm selling statues, where I'm unboxing it up. Instead of an unboxing, like a reboxing, and have like some tears. 'Cause I'll be crying about all the statues I'm selling.
Tim, oh my God, for the fucking 5th time, man. The video of your art print, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I thought about that today. I'll do it. I'll do it. But all right, if you guys don't have anything else, bro, I'm gonna call it a night.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.